You hear that? Like the pulse in the street, a hole in the chest. You hear that? Like the pulse in the street, a hole in the chest.
begin.
Yo, what up, my people? Welcome back to another live stream. Oh my god, I did this shit 2 days in a row. What is going on? I hope everybody is enjoying this right now, the little intro and all that. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Trust me, this is not gonna go long to like 6 a.m. or whatever the case is, but I do have a very, very, very special live stream today. First of all, before anything, I am going to allow call-ins, but that's going to be after the interview. All right, so stay tuned, and I'll definitely drop the link, and then you guys can come in and chop it up or whatever the case is. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody in the chat: Tina, Yoga, Johnny, Blood, Morena. We got who's a Macho Man. Shout out to all of y'all right now in the joint. We even got one of the people that we're gonna be talking about today in the joint. So shout out to him and all that. So without further ado, I want to bring in my main man, Big J. Yo, what's up, bro? Yo, Jay, yo. Yo, Jay. Yo,
what's up, bro? I'm chilling, man. I'm in your country, by the way.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
I'm in your country.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, my bad, man. It's this dodgy internet. Yeah, I'm in your country, bro. So I'm just chilling. I'm in the sunshine and just kicking back, bro.
That's what's up. So, first of all, can you, Big J, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, for the people that might not know who you are?
Yeah, my name's Big J. Well, my name's Jason. So, you know, that's what my mother named, but everybody calls me Jay. I'm from London, England, born and raised in the islands of Jamaica. Came over to England when I was young. I'm basically London bred, London raised, and yeah, I'm here, and I've got a little YouTube channel called BIGJAY'S Escape to the Dominican Republic. So
there's another YouTube channel called Big J Itnet. So go subscribe. No, let me stop. Stop. No, you guys have that kind of that slang, right? That whenever you guys say something, you guys say Itnet or something like that, or bruv.
Yeah, we say bruv. We got different slang. We say bruv, in it. That just means, yeah, you know, in it, like agree with me, basically. So yeah, we have different slang.
Yeah. I remember I met somebody from Peckham. They came to the Bronx.
Okay, right? I know Peckham.
They came to the Bronx, and they told me that the Bronx and Peckham had no difference. There was no difference because it was like the same hood. Like it was like a hood. And over there, they say over there in Peckham, people rarely have guns, but everybody got knives. So over there, having a knife is like having a gun.
Basically, yeah, the knife game is more prominent in London. I mean, people do have guns, but mostly we'll just open you up, and we're just good with the fist game. But gun crime is real over there, but it's nothing like America. Nothing like America.
Yeah. So you were London born, London raised. What made you want to start, traveling?
Basically, just to cut the story short, I was married, living in Germany, unhappy, and then one of my best friends died. And that just basically...
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
I just wanted to shout out to Robert Lewis, rest in peace. His anniversary just went the 8th of December. So, I know he's up there smiling. He didn't make it. He didn't make. You know, he was meant to actually come to Dominican Republic because we did talk about it, but
Yeah.
you know, yeah, his life ended prematurely.
I'm
So
sorry to hear
marriage
that, bro.
that's cool. So marriage was going a bit, you know, stale, and best friend died. I ended up basically, I just ended up at one of my friends' houses for like about 2 weeks, and just, you know, mourning the death of my brethren. And you know, it was about 4 in the morning. It was literally about 4 in the morning. I just remember because I was literally went to my friend's house to smoke my head out. I was just depressed. You know, I was just like, whoa, if someone good can just die like that, then anybody can get it. You know, God just takes the good ones. So I just remember waking up at 4 in the morning, and something just told me just open up my laptop. I just opened my laptop, and there was Tailor Made Dreams talking about Dominican Republic and depression. So I thought, okay, let me listen to this cat. Yep. I said, let me listen to this cat. Let me hear what he's got to say. So, you know, started following his videos, and he was like, you know, come to Dominican Republic, you know. And I've always heard about the Dominican Republic, but nothing untoward to actually go. So I'm from the Caribbean, so I used to just go home. So it just didn't really dawn on me to go there. Then I just said, you know what, I'm going to try and make this trip to the Dominican Republic. I didn't know what to expect. I knew that Dominicans spoke Spanish, but before that, Tailor Made's channel led me to a cat named Blanka. I think his name was Blanka Sosua, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And I started watching some of his videos.
Yeah.
So I know he was going back and forth there.
Yeah.
Then I reached out to him to get more information. Oh, what's this Dominican? Can you give me more information?
Yeah.
We ended up swapping numbers. And yeah, from then he gave me some information. He had a WhatsApp group and invited me into a WhatsApp group, you know, met some good brothers in a WhatsApp group, and just ended up in the Dominican Republic from there, bro.
Gotcha.
Never looked back.
Gotcha. Okay, so basically you were in a really tough situation, a really emotional situation. And again, I'm sorry that even happened. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, bro. Blessings.
Like you know, certain situations take us to a certain road in life. You know what I mean? And you could have chose to go into a negative road. You feel me? And I feel like opening up your laptop was like a come to Jesus moment, because you know Tailor Made was there at the good or right time. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have went negative, but you chose to go positive. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Especially in a situation like that, in the mind
I literally went to my friend's house.
No, go ahead, bro.
I mean, I literally went to my friend's house literally for 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. I literally went to my friend's house. I remember because he's like, yeah, you know, come. He lived in Cardiff, a place called Wells. So he's like, yeah, come down, come and clear your mind. And I was just depressed as shit. And I just remember just smoking my head out. Like literally, like I had a spliff in my mouth like 5 times a day. I was just literally depressed. I was just like, rah, my best friend's gone. You know what I mean? Like, how did he just come back from the gym, fall asleep, and then he didn't wake up? I just couldn't make sense. At the same time, I was living in Germany in an unhappy marriage, and I was just like, nah. From then, that was just it for me. I said, look, life is worth living. I can't do this to myself. This is not a dress rehearsal. Life is not a dress rehearsal.
Yeah,
you know, it's
that's true. Now let me ask you, if you don't mind me asking, how long were you how long were you married when it started to go south?
I was married for about a year, and I was with her for a few years before the marriage. But it was, I mean, when I was living in Germany, you know, Germany seemed like, you know, Germany is a nice country. I mean, the people haven't got no personality, but it is a nice, clean, beautiful country. But there was just something missing, you know, especially, you know, you got a few American brothers over there. I mean, there's a lot of military over there, and, you know, as well as the Germans, but I just wasn't gelling. I just weren't getting on over there. The culture was just, the food was just horrible. Everything my marriage was just going south. And I just started just getting depressed. I was like, no, but I just said, you know what? I'm going to try and make it work. But the more I tried to make it work, the worse it got. Just the worse it got.
Got it. If you don't mind me, because I know this is going to come up, so I'm just going to say it. Don't feel offended if I'm going to.
No, bro, go for it.
Were you married to a black girl,
No,
a
I was
white
married to a white
girl,
woman. It was
a
she
white?
was half. She was half
There you go.
white and
That's
half
it. That
Mongolian.
was it. That was it. No, let me stop. 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 You were married to a female Blanka. No, let me stop. 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 So wait. So if you don't mind me asking, how did
No, bro.
how did you guys meet? How did you guys meet?
It's funny. That's a good question. Basically, so as I said, I'm from London, but I bought property on the outskirts of London because it was just much more cheaper. London's just ridiculous for. I mean, it's almost like if you buy a property in New York City, the prices are just. But if you buy it outside, just a little bit like my friend told me one area. I can't even remember it. But if you buy it outside of New York, I take it that the houses are much more cheaper, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, right. So it's just equivalent to that. So I ended up buying. Sorry, what was your question again? Sorry. Where did I meet her? Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did you
that's
guys
right.
meet?
So basically, I was living in a place called Peterborough. I was invited by a work colleague to a house party, and then from the house party, she was there because she attended university in the UK. So she was coming back from Germany to go to one of her friends' housewarming parties. And that's how we linked because one of my work's colleagues, the housewarming party was his cousin. So that's how we linked.
Got it.
Yeah.
So when you guys linked up and you guys started to kick it, was it a love at first sight or did it take some time?
Oh yeah, no, it was love at first sight. You know, it took both. I would say a bit of both. You know, I fancied her. She liked me. We swapped numbers. She took a flight back to Germany, and then basically we just started speaking on the phone,
Yeah.
kicking it.
No,
You know, she would come to London.
let me ask you this because
Hmm.
in America some not all but in
Yeah,
America whenever brothers start dating white
yeah.
women
Mm.
they be like, yo, watch out, yo, you dating white women now. Is this the same thing over there in London or no?
I'm gonna give you a quote what my uncle said. He said, "All women are crazy. Just don't find one that fucks you over." Excuse my French.
Gotcha. Because it could quickly be on some player shit, or you could be like, you know
And
what
that's
I'm
it.
saying? You know what I'm
It all
saying?
depends on the woman.
You could
I say
quickly
that.
be, you know what I'm saying? You could quickly be on some player shit to like some like you know what I mean?
I
But I'm glad that that's how it turned out and stuff. So
yeah.
so after what started, because let's be honest, it takes two to
Of course it does.
so why did it start falling off? Was it something that you saw in her and you started to lose interest, or did she start losing interest? Like, how did it happen, if you don't mind me asking, by the way?
No, bro. I think it was more of a. I'm never shy away from looking at myself in the mirror. I know that I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I think it was just when the marriage started. Well, obviously we're dating before, but when I started living over there, just my spirit just was like, this is not right. Something else was calling me, but I didn't know what it was. I couldn't put my finger in it. I just
You in the
felt
sunken place,
weird.
brother. You in the sunken place. That's what it was. No. Let me stop. But continue.
Yeah, something just wasn't right. Just something else was calling me. I don't know what it was. It was just weird to explain because I still had my job in London. So I would fly to London, work, because I used to do 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off, and then fly back to Germany. And just something was just calling me. Even when I would return back to London, right at the time I was living in Peterborough, I beg your pardon, which is just on the outskirts of London, something was just calling me, and I just couldn't put my finger in it. I really, you know what the most ironic thing is, Radical Latino?
What's up?
She used to say to me, I'm always having a dream. And I'd be like, what is your dream? Oh, I want to live in the Caribbean. Oh, I want to live in the Caribbean. I'm like, I ain't living over there. I would never go back to living in the Caribbean. So that was never in my plans
Ah.
Never. And she used to always say to me, I want to go back to the Caribbean. I'm always having dreams of buying a house in the Caribbean. I was like, not me. I'm going to die in London. Freak that. I'm not going to the Caribbean. Now look at me. Now look at me. So it's just weird how things have just turned out.
It's weird how things turn out, how life turns out, and all that. So after you saw Taylor Made Dreams video and you saw all the big booties in DR,
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did.
You saw the big booties and you were like, wait a minute, white women ain't built like this. So
no, but the thing is, because I'm from Jamaica, it was nothing new to me.
Yeah,
it was. I mean, you know, I'm black as shit. By the end of the day, I love my red bones. You know, I don't make no. You know, I love my red bones. So it was like when I used to go on to Taylor Made Dreams, and I was like, okay, look like Dominican Republic have got my type over there. In abundance. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep it real. When I did land in Dominican Republic, yes, you know, my first port of call was Sosua. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. It was.
Yeah, I know. Listen, light skinned shorties be falling out of trees over there. But let me ask you, because I do want to get to some of the stereotypes that some of these people say. So I'm just gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Do you have negative repercussions or negative stigmas on black women?
Nah, I just love red bones. That's
your preference, right? That's your preference.
That's just my preference.
Gotcha. Okay. Because usually a lot of people like Blanka or Kem, they like to attack men, you know, who have these negative, you know, connotations towards their own women, which first of all I don't agree with. You know, you shouldn't be having these negative connotations to your own women. But the people that they attack don't have that negative connotation. You know, they use that as an excuse. So that's the reason why I wanted to ask. Now, secondly, another question I want to ask, because this is going to come up, and I just want to put, you know, I just want to ask it so it could get out the way. These people are going to say, okay, you went to the Dominican Republic. Why you don't go to Haiti or Jamaica or Africa?
I'm from Jamaica, so and I've been to Jamaica more times than I've had hot dinners. So Jamaica's just like going back home. So for me, like I said, I turned on the laptop. It was about 4 a.m, and Taylor Made just popped out. I don't know how. I don't know. And you know, I'll tell you another thing. I remember, and this is one thing I forgot. When I went to go and see my friend in Cardiff, another friend, and I forgot to send him the link to the bloody show because he would have tuned in, but it's late in London right now. But he came with me, and I remember I said to him, bro, we need a holiday. We need a holiday. I need to get out of it. I just need to get out of it. So we're thinking of places to go. And I remember one of my friends, he's got a younger brother that he actually lives in Spain, and he actually speaks Spanish fluently. And his girlfriend is from Dominican Republic. And he was always whispering in my ear, bro, have you been to Dominican Republic? No, bro, you got to get out there, you know, you got to get. So there was always little, I would see him when he used to fly into London from Spain to obviously visit, because he was from London, but he lives in Spain as a realtor. So every time he'll drop into town and be like, bro, you need to go to Dominican Republic. But I weren't listening to him. So I remember at the time when I was with my friend, I said, you know what? How about Dominican Republic? So I don't know if Google was listening, because I didn't know who Taylor Made was. He just popped up. I just opened my laptop. I think I can't remember if I was on a Vlad TV or something, and he just popped up. I just saw this black guy with glasses, Dominican Republic, and I just clicked the video.
Got it.
And that was it.
Got it. Okay. So let me also just say, first of all, some people would say that you just went out there just for sex, and I don't necessarily believe that. But what would you have to say?
Is that a question? Did I go out there for sex? Is that a question?
Well, let me ask you the question. Did you? Again, people will say that you only went out there for sex. I don't necessarily believe that. I believe that you and other brothers go out there because, you know, you want to experience something new, and the weather's nice and the culture is different, you know. So out of your own words, what was, I know women is gonna be a secondary reason, but why did you go
Right.
out there? What was the primary reason why you went out there?
Right. Very good question. I'm so happy you actually asked me this question. Now, when I used to go back and forth to Jamaica as a teenager, you know, going into my adolescence and so forth, because my mum used to just drag me over there literally for holidays, right? Just same way as you know, someone from the Latino community, you know, is almost making a pillage back home, you know, to use a better term. So,
Facts. Yeah.
you know, we knew about areas such as Negril, you know, the renter dreads there, you know, the prostitutes there. You know, by this time, obviously, I've got an English accent. So there was no need for me to go to the hot spots because I would just go back to my what you guys call a barrier, we call it a garrison. So I said, so where my mom's house was a garrison. So we used to go back to the garrison. So when I used to turn up there, like as a teenager up to my adolescence, you will have my mum's friends that she grew up with sending their daughters out to come and talk to me in the hope that they'll get back to England or get a passport or they'll marry me. So it was nothing.
Wow.
So basically, to answer the question, it was nothing new. Putty was nothing new for me. It was nothing new for me. So to answer your question, why did I go to Sosua? I didn't know anything about the Dominican Republic. I watched Taylor Made's video. So seeing the prostitutes on the road, walking up and down, puppy this, puppy that, it was nothing new to me. I've seen it all before. So it was just nothing new to me. Like I said, you go to Kingston, you go anywhere in Jamaica, you got that. Now, was it like Sosua where it was flooded? No, but it's still there in your face. So it was nothing new to me.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Now,
did I travel for sex? No.
Gotcha. Now, and I'm glad I even asked that because I wanted to, you know, make it clear. And I know some of the women up in here, they're like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh my god, you know what I mean? So relax, calm down. You know, it's just an interview. Now let's get into the meat of this interview. Okay. Let's get into the meat of this interview. I saw a interview with somebody that everybody knows called Kem123 interviewing this white dude with a fucked up haircut, bro. I don't even know. I think he cuts his own hair. I don't know what happened, but called Blanka of Sosua, right? Blanka Sosua, right? You know what I'm saying? So so he interviews him and stuff, and I gotta tell you, it is the most racist shit I've ever heard. First of all, no white man in their right mind calls themselves, unless they're, you know, sexualizing a black woman. No white man in their right mind calls black women ebonies. No white man calls them ebonies unless they're being sexualized because this motherfucker watches porn too much. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it real. So that was a huge red flag for me, and other things that he said, right? So you contacted me and you said, yo, we should do this and this and this because I got a lot of information on this dude named Blanka, right? And I got a lot of information on this dude named Kem. So for you, if I don't know if you know, but Kem got doxxed a couple of months ago, right? I don't know if you know this.
No.
Kem got doxxed a couple of months ago, ended up finding out that his name is right. So and he lives in Silver Spring, Maryland, right? And also with the information, the personal information that I know about Kem is that Kem, I hate to say it, but he's a very lonely individual, extremely lonely. He hasn't had a woman in 8 years, and he's 30-something years old, and he still lives at home with his parents in a garage. The reason why he
Damn.
lives in the garage is because there's not enough space in the house. Both of his parents live there with his sister and her husband, his young sister and his brother and his wife. They all live in one house, and there's no space for him. So he lives in the garage. Very sad situation. You know what I'm saying? And yep, and it looks like we just got canceled. Bro.
Yo.
The live is down.
Yo.
The live is down. We just got terminated.
What?
Yo, Jay, you're muted, bro.
Oh, I'm muted. My bad. Looks like no one doesn't want me telling the truth tonight.
Yeah, Marquise, it was getting good. Well, let's people will start coming in. Why attack Kim and at his homies? Why? Don't worry about. Listen, if you got any questions, I'll put the link down so you guys could come in. We could talk about it. Anyway, so
get them likes up. By the way, get them likes up, people. Get them likes up.
Yes, please, please. Either way, this stream is I'm gonna remove it and put it together and put it as a video. So don't even worry about it. So Jay.
Yo.
All right. So again, like I was saying, Kim is a very lonely individual. You know, obviously I can't say his name because it got taken down. Don't quit. Yeah. Jesus Christ. So he's a very lonely individual, and he lives in a garage. You know, and the thing is, obviously, he knows that I'm telling the truth. That's why I got taken down. Right. And he goes into these manosphere type of things, I believe, is because he doesn't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, the man, he has, you know, he's what's I'm gonna call it? He's not schizo. He's autistic. He's autistic. The man's autistic. Okay. And he is, you know, he can't even talk to women because he even asked me for advice to talk to women. So knowing all of this and how his personal life is and everything like that, it kind of tells you why he attacks, especially men who travel. By the way, shout out to Marquise. Thank you for the donation. So it kind of tells you why he hates people who travel. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So with that just being said, you know, maybe we have a good sense of why he's always hating and, you know, pissed off that Mr. BBC, you know what I'm saying? So it tells you what. So with that being said, what do you think Kim's issue is besides what I just like broke down?
I just think because I've heard when he done that, I've heard his rhetoric before. When he done a live with and you know what the most sickening thing is when he done a live with Blanka not long ago, and I don't know if you remember the incident that happened in Sosua where that American guy strangled the prostitute and took her out of the hotel and think he buried her body.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Crazy like that. And Kem was like, yeah, and she was 14. I'm like, she wasn't 14. So he totally just twisted the narrative. And I'm like, what the hell? And then you had Wanka, welcome to Sosua. He was going in and just co-signing this shit. I'm like, come on, guys, you know damn well the girl was not 14. You know, this woman was of age. Yeah, you know, she was in her 20s with kids.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that. That's crazy.
So
that's crazy.
I think he needs to get a life. I think he really needs to get a life. I mean, I think personally, maybe some black guy got off with his wife and she enjoyed it and he can't live it down. That could be a possible, I don't know. I don't know what his problem is.
Yeah.
We're still going, right? They haven't taken us down again.
No. We're
Oh,
good.
that's good.
We're
Oh,
good.
good,
We're
good,
good. We're
good,
good. We're
good.
good. We're good. We're good. Damn, man. That's so what about Blanka? Did you see that was what about Blanka? Did you see that you were like, yo, blah blah, what the fuck, like, and all that? Like, what started the whole? Because you said
Blanka's.
you reached out to him, and he, what happened? How come y'all fell off?
Panel, have you got time? Because I tell you what, oh man, right. So basically, how me and Blanka hooked up, like I said, I've watched his channel, and he was, he was,
Yo, Jay. Yo, Big J, you're breaking
about
up.
the whole Sosua
Big
thing.
J.
Oh, can you hear me?
You were breaking up. I think Kem and Blanka trying to fuck your shit up.
Okay, can they hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yeah. Repeat what you said.
Oh, good. Chat, you can hear me, yeah? Just press 1.
Yeah, they can hear you. I can hear you.
Good.
I can hear you.
Oh,
they
that's
can hear
good.
you. Well, okay, repeat what you just said because you were breaking up. Yo, Big J. Ah, shit.
Yeah, so his email up on his channel.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hear me now. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So I reached out to him through email, and we swapped WhatsApp numbers, and then he added me to his WhatsApp group. And then from there, I met other brothers in the group. They were telling me, they've traveled Dominican Republic. So, they were pretty much telling me about Dominican Republic. You had guys going there for 5 years, some guys for 7 years, some girls for 2 years. So I was just gathering up, information on the country. I'm going to keep it real. Some of it was sex tourism, and some of it was just people just actually just loving the country and traveling. So Blanka was just the mediator of his WhatsApp group, and that's how it started.
Got it. And how come you guys started falling off?
So here it goes now. So this way it all started going sour. So me and Blanka used to talk on the side and stuff. He used to be like, he's gone to Dominican Republic a few times. His girl's Dominican. I'm like, oh, okay, good for you. He's like, yeah, my girl's a lesbian, so I can go to the Dominican Republic and me and get off with women. Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, hey, if
how is that even something? Why is that something?
He used to always brag about that. He used to always brag about that was Blanka's biggest boast. That his girl was a lesbian and he can do anything. I'm like, hey, kudos to you. If that's your life, if that's what makes you happy, cool. Anyway, so how it started.
By the way, how old is Blanka, by the way?
I believe Blanka's round about my age. I think he's between 41, 42, from what I remember.
And bragging about your girlfriend being a lesbian is something that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Continue. Yeah.
So then, someone said to him in a group, bro, did you get your girl from Dominican Republic and bring her back? And he went absolutely apeshit. Literally, oh, that's my wife. So he hit me up on the side. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, like, I'll be honest, I was thinking that, like, he's like, no, I met her in Holland. He's from Netherlands, I beg your pardon. I met her in Netherlands. No, I didn't bring her back from the Dominican Republic. She lives over there. We met out. I'm like, all right, cool. But if a brother just asks you a question, just answer it. Yes or no, bro. You going mad. It just doesn't make sense. So that was squashed. So people started to get really tired of him. Then an argument broke out between two American brothers. I think, if to my recollection, someone said, all right, nigga, with an ER at the end. It was just so stupid. Yeah, it was actually two black American brothers. So they started going at it, throwing verbals at each other. I stayed out of it because I was just like, whoa, let them go at it. It's nothing to do with me. Anyway, someone obviously must have pinged Blanka. So Blanka came back in the group. Yo, what's going on? No one used this nigga word in my group, blah. He's got, 98% of the guys in his WhatsApp group were black. So I
Ah,
was like, look, Blanka, I spoke to him on the side. I said, look, Blanka, don't get your white boy, do not get involved in black people's business. Don't. Just let them get on
yeah,
with it. They will
yeah.
hash it out. You know, it just doesn't look good. Okay, you don't want that in your group. Cool. I get that. But just leave it alone. You know, just be the. I understand you're the moderator. This is your WhatsApp group, but they're talking about just leave it alone. He didn't listen. He still continued. Then Blank had
Uh,
this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. He continued. So then he had this bright idea of he linked up this Dominican brother. He had some traveling company with the ships going from New York to Dominican Republic, partying on the boat. So he came in with this idea, oh, guys, I'm going to be selling. I linked up with this Dominican guy. I can't even remember the guy's name, to be quite honest. But, yeah, I'm going to be selling packages, going to be doing hotels. And then we're going to be doing the party in the hotels, then a
yeah.
club and stuff. Which fair enough, he's trying to put a package together. He's trying to earn a buck or two. I'm not going to be mad at anybody earning a buck. So brothers started asking the questions like, okay, Blanka, what do we get? So let's say for argument's sake, he's selling the package for $600 because I can't remember what it was. Just say for argument's
Jesus.
sake, $600.
Yeah,
Just for argument's sake.
listen, white boys will try to find a hustle no matter what. Jesus Christ. All right, $600 a package.
Right. So
What you get? It better not be a haircut because that
no.
motherfucker cannot get son. It better if part of the package is to get a haircut, bro. Y'all better not go to that barber because trust me, what homie got is not a fade, son. What homie got is not a fade. It looked like my man like passed out while he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like because that's just not even blended right. That shit looks weird, bro. Yo, dead ass. He looked like a fucking he looked like a Street Fighter character. I'm dead ass.
Colonel Guile.
Yeah. All he needs is a camo pants, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Sonic Blast. Sonic Blast. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son. Yo, come on, bro. No, but continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he's put this package together. So people start asking questions like you normally would. Okay, so what are we getting in this package? So he's telling guys, yeah, this is what you're going to get. You're getting this. So he goes, oh, here's the link to the guy's channel. So I'm like, okay. So I clicked on the YouTube link. I can't remember this guy's name. No, actually, before that, he brought the guy into the WhatsApp group to talk to us about the package and everything. So I'm thinking, I'm smelling a hustle. I'm just saying, nah, something's not right. Something in my soul wasn't feeling. But I'm thinking, does Blanka know about it? Or was Blanka being taken for it? I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He was taken for a ride. So I'm like, okay. So the guy's posting his link. Yeah, this is what I used to do. So I've clicked the link now, and I'm looking at videos from 2002, 2000. I'm thinking, hold on, but these videos are old. When was the last time this guy done a package thing? So people started asking questions. So Blank was like, oh yeah, his business went down and stuff like that. Well, we ain't about to give this guy our money because you don't. How long have you known him, Blanka? Oh, I've only known him for 2 months. So brothers started asking questions. They're like, well, okay, Blanka, we're going to give you the benefit of that. What we're getting. So he's then posted up ideas of the hotels. I'm telling you, these hotels look like Norman Bates hotels. They were Norman Bates hotel-esque hotels. So brothers that have been traveling there. Now, mind you, at the time, I still haven't reached the shores of Dominican Republic yet. Still have not gone there yet.
You're getting ready, though. You're getting ready.
I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to go, but still haven't hit the shores yet.
Yeah.
So he's then like, right, he's getting annoyed now. Oh, you guys don't trust me. I brought all you brothers together. Why you being like that with me? We're like, Blanka, we're just asking you questions. So then he starts hitting me up on the side. I'm not going to mention the brother in the group, but he's like, oh, everybody's listening to that brother. Why is that? Because he's black. I'm like, no, Blanka, this is nothing to do with
What?
That's when he started doing all of that. Oh, it's because I'm a white guy. No one trusts me. You know, all the American brothers stick together. I'm like, yeah, but Blanka, I'm not American. I'm black, but I'm not American. They're just asking you questions. What are they getting for the packaging? You're getting in your feelings. Yeah, but they should trust me. I'm not gonna rip people off. I goes, all right, Blanka. So I tried to help her. I goes, right, Blanka, calm down. I stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning, and another brother as well, trying to help with that. Let's put you. You obviously don't know what you're doing. Let's keep it real. He's arguing back and forth with me. Blanka, calm down. I'm trying to help you. At the time, while I'm trying to help him, his girl is in the background. She's saying something to him, but he's trying to sort of like mask what she's saying. So I can hear her saying, give me the phone, let me talk to your friend. So she's come on the phone and she's like, look, this is the problem with Blanka. He doesn't understand black people and he doesn't listen. She goes, I can hear what you're trying to tell him and he's not listening. This is his problem. And this is what his Dominican girlfriend said to me on the phone. And this, I swear that on everything. On everything.
Bro.
And I was talking to her for a good 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And it got to a stage where me and her was talking. I was giving her ideas. Like, maybe you should do that. And then he got so frustrated. He sort of like got the phone back of her. It's like, oh, ignore what she's saying to me. No, Blanka, like, she knows she's from the country. She knows, because she was even saying to him, look, you got to give some sort of substance to these guys. Anyway, fast forward, he's coming back into the WhatsApp group. People start to ignore him. And I mean, he would turn up in the group, hi guys, and no one wouldn't even say hello to him in his own WhatsApp group. It was that bad. There was people arguing with him, cursing him out, doing all type of shit. Like, and then he will ring me on the side, oh yeah, I'm a white boy, this is why, this is racism. I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean, Blanka, this is racism? Oh, they don't see me, Blanka, I'm not being funny. You've got a group full of black American brothers. Half the time they're talking about American football and basketball. I don't watch American football. I don't watch basketball. I watch football, what you guys call soccer. I don't know the basketball players apart from Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. That's as far as I go with and what's his name, King James. That's as far as I go with basketball. So when they get into their basketball talk, I don't get involved because I don't know what they're talking about. I don't even know hardly any teams.
By the way, I just yo, you know when when people trying to get you out of here and they'll find any little excuse. I just saw the emailing. I went to my Google thing. Apparently, I got nine people flagged my shit, right, for different things.
Oh my god!
One hit, only one hit, because I had women on the thumbnail that was, you know, provocative.
Yeah, they will get you for that. Yeah, they will get you for that.
Well, that's the only thing that they got me for. That's the reason why they got. Yo, but okay, but let's continue. So okay, now Blanka is exposed, right? He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's trying to find friends. He can't. He's trying to get a new barber. He can't find a new barber. So what happened? What happens now? How does it start getting more? You know. Right.
What I'm saying? So after this now, the brothers start ignoring him. He decides that, oh, you lot are not listening to me. He gets in his feelings, start talking about they're being racist to him. These American brothers are like, what the hell? Next thing you know, he's threatened to I'm missing one vital point. So because remember, he's still got his channel up. So what he's doing is he's going to the Dominican Republic and posting the prostitutes' faces. I'm bragging. Oh, this is what I slept with. Oh, this is who I am. So I'm gonna be very careful. I don't want your channel to get him flagged because I'm swearing. You know, this is who I slept with. This is who I tore down. So next thing, we're like, his channel's sort of like not getting flagged, but some videos, and we're like, Blanka, stop posting these women faces. They're gonna get you in trouble. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm Blanka. So yet again, arguments occur. His channel gets taken down, put up again, and then we heard that he had a channel before that got taken down for the same shit. So fast forward now, he decides that he's going to shut down his channel. So we're like, why are you shutting down your channel?
Yeah.
Unknown to us, the locals were threatening him, saying, do not come back to Sosua. If you come back to Sosua, we're going to kill you.
Ooh.
Because you've been putting our sisters up. This is why this is, listen, it goes even deeper.
Okay.
So he's talking about he's going to tear down his WhatsApp group. So before he turned down his WhatsApp group, I said, you know what? I've met some good brothers on here. I've built up good rapport with them. So what I done, I created a WhatsApp group, and all the brothers abandoned ship and jumped onto that WhatsApp group because I didn't want to lose contact. Yes. Then he started getting these feelings, hitting me up, talking about, oh yeah, you've taken my friends, you've taken this, you've taken that. I'm like, what?
You took all my fans.
Yeah.
You get better haircuts than me. No.
So I'm like, no, it's not like that. You was gonna tear down your WhatsApp group. I haven't got these guys' individual numbers. I only know them through the WhatsApp group. So I just created another WhatsApp group because you was gonna tear it down. So he was like, in jest, oh, are you gonna let me in? So I'm like, well, they don't like your ass. They already don't like you. So why would I do that? I've got no problem with you, but you know, we're still talking, but they don't like you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, wake up and smell the coffee. Yeah. Anyway, he's still traveling back and forth to the Dominican Republic. And before that, I want to say something. When I did meet Blanka, TaylorMade shut down his channel and actually gave the torch to Blanka to carry. So even TaylorMade put Blanka on. Next thing I know,
am I doing something racist like that? Come on, man.
Yeah, he started shitting on TaylorMade when TaylorMade put him on and gave him the torch to carry.
It's funny that how he said, I don't want you brothers talking about the N-word and all this other stuff, but he was the one. There's recordings of him saying the N-word.
Yeah. I had the exposed video.
You know
he even done a live with Richie Rich saying that word.
Yeah, so I'm like, and then he tries to justify some weird way, saying that, well, in wherever the fuck he's from, in Norway, you know, the dolphins say the N-word and everything's okay. In Norway, you know, the seagulls say the N-word and it's okay. We just say it as a joke. We don't say it as because black people over there, like, shut up.
Yeah, so, he just doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
he's all over the place.
Yeah, it's all racist. But so. Okay, so TaylorMade passes the torch to Blanka.
Yeah, this was like in the beginning.
Yeah, Blanka messes up because he's finessing some packages that don't exist.
Yeah.
And and so after he finesses the packages that don't exist, what else happens? Because I heard that it goes down from there.
Oh yeah, he was exposing a lot of prostitutes' faces on YouTube, and he actually got threatening messages, like saying take down the videos.
So now there's a fatwa on
there's a big fatwa on his head
in Dominican Republic. So because of that, right? Because of that, now he hasn't been to Dominican Republic in a while, and the videos that he shows is old videos.
Well, this is what happened.
Okay.
He flew back to the Dominican Republic. At the time, I was in Cabaret chilling.
But wait. He flew back. He flew
back to the Dominican Republic.
Like how? Like he flew
through
to the
Punta Cana.
He went to the airport and then went back to the plane, or what? Like
no. He actually went to Punta Cana.
Oh wow.
He went to Punta Cana, and I was in Cabaret, and he tried to fast on because he knew his credibility was gone. No one was messing with him no more. At this time, I already started my channel and started building a little, because TaylorMade put the battery in my back and was like, hey, why don't you tell some of the English brothers about Dominican Republic? And I thought, nah, I'm not gonna. And he's like, yeah, just do it. So I just decided just to make a vlog from Santiago one day, and then it just took off from there. But when I was in Cabaret, Blanka hit me up on the WhatsApp. And I actually exposed the WhatsApp chat. I wish I had that. I swear I got that video. If I can find that video, I'm going to send it to you. I'm sure I got that exposed video somewhere lurking in the hard drive somewhere. So he was like, hey, what you doing? Blah, blah, can we meet up? So I'm like, well, why do you want to meet up? Because by this time, I've distanced myself from him. I'm like, man, nah, you got too much heat on you, bro. Like, You
Yeah.
know, he's like, oh, can we meet up? Oh, you know, let's do an interview. And I'm like, what? Yeah, we should meet up. So I'm thinking, nah. You want a bodyguard, so you want me to be there with you, so no one busts your melon open. So I already peeped game already. So when he sent me the text, I ignored him. So then he kept on texting, why are you ignoring me? Are we gonna meet up? I'm like, yo, bro, nah. I know
Yeah.
you want a bodyguard, bro. I'm not trying to do that. Like, you need to iron out what you need to iron out. And from there, he just went bitter,
Damn.
went bitter,
God.
lost all his credibility, lost everything.
God damn.
That's
So
why he doesn't like Black American brothers. He don't like them because he's bitter from his WhatsApp group.
yeah.
He's bitter that his YouTube channel went down the toilet.
Oh, by the way, I put the link on the chat, so whoever wants to come in and ask Big J some questions or whatever could come in, and you know what I'm saying, and ask. Damn, bro, for real?
Yeah. That's why he's bitter. That's why he keeps on talking about Black American brothers. Oh, Black American brothers don't like Black women and all of this crap. It comes from because he lost his credibility and it was him that messed it up, no one else. He can't go back to Sosua. He cannot go back. That's why you would never. He was actually putting up fake videos that he landed in Pop Airport. And what he didn't count on is that when I'd done a breakdown of the video, when you look in the reflection, it wasn't him. He was taking videos, dicing and chopping as though he landed in Sosua, taking old footage and attaching it. So I exposed him for that.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And he was talking about, tailor made, he's come back and all the Black brothers are on his channel.
Hold on, because a couple of people are confused in the chat. I don't know if you guys were here in the beginning or whatever, but we're speaking about two people, Blanka Sosua and Kem123. Blanka Sosua is a white cat with a fucked up haircut that basically travels and does the same thing that he accuses Black men of doing, but it's okay because he does it because he's white. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main gist of the whole thing. And he's just Big J is just exposing how Blanka is. But we got somebody here. We got somebody here. Do you mind if I bring him in?
Nah, bro, bring them in.
Yo, what's up, bro? What's going on? Listen, you got to speak up a little louder because I could barely hear you.
Yeah, I took off my Bluetooth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we can hear you better. What's up, bro? What's going on?
No, not much, man. Just following your live, man. I like your discussion. I like the break on the phone and going to the Dominican Republic and living his life, man. I like that.
Thank you. Do you got any questions for him or any statements you want to say about the conversation so far?
Yeah, I think people that are hating, they're like people go to the Dominican Republic for tourism and just enjoying life and enjoying the women out there. I'm all for it, because the thing is, if you get more people in and enjoying the lifestyle of the Dominican Republic, you get more money into the economy, and that's what you want to do. You want to attract people.
Yeah. Now, what are your thoughts on some of the people who go against that?
I think it's just ego driven. I think no one, all men are very egotistical when it comes to their women, and always want to say, oh, my woman doesn't do this, my woman doesn't do that. And I think you have to think logically when it comes to stuff like that, so what I say is just it's almost like Las Vegas in Nevada. Las Vegas in Nevada, they have prostitutes there, they have gambling, and the reason they put it there is because they want people to come in and spend their money. So that's the way I look at it, is just, come in and spend your money.
Gotcha. You got any questions for Big J?
What was I know he was married, and what was the epiphany where you're like, okay, I can't be married no more, I'm just gonna have to be single and just live my life?
Losing my best friend just it just put everything into content, man. It really, because like I said, I was unhappy. I was really, really unhappy. And yeah, my best friend, man, I can't even lie. My best friend, it just sort of like opened up another door. Like, yo, this ain't a dress rehearsal. I'm not gonna live my life unhappy no more. I'm not gonna do that to myself. I don't know what's gonna happen when I die. If there's a heaven, or I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go. But right now, I'm not gonna live my life unhappy. I'm not gonna do that to myself.
I commend you for that decision.
Yeah.
Blessings, bro.
What was it? What? Let me ask you something. What is your opinion on doing what Big J did? He came to a realization. He actually reassessed his life and saw that he wasn't happy. He decided to do something about it. Do you commend men to do stuff like that?
I think so. I think as not only men, just people in itself. Like, you gotta follow your gut. If you're not, if if you feel an instinct, you gotta chase it. You gotta chase your passion. You only live once. This life is rented. This life is borrowed. It's not. It's a privilege. It's not a right.
Yeah.
So whatever you feel you want to do, you got to do it, because we all have a time limit. So
that's true.
And it's you radical Latino. You have your own channel. You want to educate people. It's something you probably felt passionate about.
Yeah.
You only live once, and that that's why I commend everyone. Just follow your gut, follow your passion, and because we only have a limited time on this earth.
Yeah. Do you recommend any other places in Latin America Big J should probably visit, explore, experience?
Yeah, basically me. I'm Latino. I'm Dominican myself. I want to do like a little like a motorcycle ride around Latin America, like Che Guevara did.
Yeah.
I want to do something like I start in Mexico, ride all the way down to Argentina, and just come back up. Because down there's so many like hidden treasures. There's so many
I know the road is after, I think, was it Panama? There's no more road. You got to take a boat.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I found this out. Was, I think, a month ago. I was following these people who this couple who were just backpacking through South America. They started in Mexico and they wanted to go all the way to Argentina. Like what you were saying. And after they got to Panama, that's when they were like, "Yeah, we can't go any further. We got to take a boat."
Oh, okay.
To go to Colombia and then continue the trip.
Yeah, it's it's not going to be easy, but I think Latin America itself is just like a undiscovered treasure. A lot of people don't know much about it. Only what we read in books, what we see on TV. But there's a lot of things down there that could discover, the past, and just a lot of interesting stuff.
That is true. Any places you've been in Latin America that you recommend Jay go?
You ever been to Mexico, Jay? Like Cancun?
Never been to Mexico. Never.
I would recommend going to Cancun, going to Chichen Itza to discover the Mayan empire and leading up
I
on
know
it.
about the Mayan Empire. Yeah.
And Aruba, I think for me is just like utopia, like the closest thing to utopia there is.
I heard Aruba beaches are really, really nice.
Oh yeah, it's like, what it is. What I like about Aruba? It's a low crime rate. I think it's one of the lowest crime rates in the world. And
wow.
The people there, they speak 5 languages, and it's a small island, and you can rent a car and go around it in 3.5 hours. The people are nice. The people are educated. The people are very educated, and it's like desert, tropical, and plain lands all at the same time. And hurricanes don't hit it. Like any hurricane you hear that hit the Caribbean, miss it for some strange reason. And it's just a magical island, in my belief, and I would recommend it to you to go visit.
I'll definitely keep that in mind.
They also said check out Turks and Caicos, Jamaican beaches. He's
Oh,
from
Jamaica.
he's just from
Jamaica got
Jamaica.
some beautiful.
He's from
Beautiful.
Jamaica. So
Yeah, best beaches in the world. I heard.
Aruba
Yeah.
sounds nice. You know, yeah, a lot of people are giving some pretty cool options. Anybody that wants to comment, Tim, listen, you got a lot of questions, bro. I'm not gonna answer them. Just call in and give your piece. You know
I've read a lot of things in the comments talking about that when my marriage ended, I decided to go and do sex tourism.
Yeah,
but you know what? I'm gonna let someone come in, because if anybody was listening remotely to the beginning when Radical Latino was asking me, I already said we have those places in Jamaica. So if I wanted to travel for sex tourism, I could just go back to Jamaica, go back to a garrison, and I can have any woman I want. I just open up my mouth and that's it. So no, I didn't go to the Dominican Republic just for sex. No.
I told you that was gonna come up, and that's the reason why I wanted to ask those type of questions. You know, I'm
gonna actually take one further. If someone actually comes and asks me that, I'm gonna actually blast them away with an answer. Trust me. I told you where I went. After one day of being Sosua, I'll let them know where I exactly went after that.
Yeah, because you know people over here they're trying to some people like I said, they're trying to mischaracterize certain people who you know travel, who wants to go out and stuff, which I think it's unfair because you know yes, there are some men who go there for sexual access and they exploit the women there, but that's not everybody. You know, don't label everybody. That's the reason why I asked you those you know specific questions.
Yeah.
And again, if somebody has a question or opinion, just call up on it. You know, let us know what it is. That he doesn't. Somebody says that the reason why you don't go to Jamaica is because you don't want dark women in Jamaica.
There's dark women in Dominican Republic. What I want to say something. Let me just say something, right? My lady, right? I call her Caramello. Her mum's my complexion, and her dad's is it Macho's complexion.
Yeah.
So I've seen, you know, her cousins are my complexion. She's got cousins Macho's complexion. So there's dark skinned people in the Dominican Republic.
That's stupid.
So that's just dumb.
Yeah,
that's just dumb.
We got Andrew in the house. Andrew, call up on in. Give your opinions on what you think.
And I want to say something. as well. Sorry to cut you, Radical Latino.
Go ahead.
I've got 4 daughters by 3 different women. So let me say something to you, Radical Latino. Guess what complexion they are? Just have a wild guess.
Complexion?
Of all 3 of my child's mothers.
They're black?
Just have a wild guess. They're black, but what complexion? Dark or light?
Oh, I'll say dark.
No, light.
Light? Okay, light. All right.
And they're in England. So, like I said, I'm a lover of red bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, you know.
I'm a lover of red bones.
Nothing wrong with that, you know.
Let me just turn on the camera. Bro, this is my complexion. I'm a dark-skinned man.
Yeah.
Right? I love red bones, and I feel no way about it.
Yeah. And you shouldn't, you know, because I think
no way about it.
You know, people that play politics with their loving is stupid. You know, it's like if a country goes to war to another country, you know, they're gonna sleep with the woman that's in that country.
Yeah.
No matter what. You know.
Yo, Big J, what kind of bed is that? It feels like there's a woman right next to you feeding you.
Oh no, I'm dolo, man. You know them nice, solid, you know, wooden Dominican beds, man. Them Caribbean beds, man. I love them. I love them.
I'm like, yo, what's going on here, bro? What's going on here? But what really four? So you got 4 kids from 4 different women. How did that happen?
No, 4 kids from 3 different women.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
life,
Gotcha.
life,
Okay.
life,
Gotcha.
life. You know,
Gotcha.
relationships. You know, one went down the pan.
Yeah.
Me, my first child's mother had 2 kids with her. You know, we got together really young. You know,
Okay.
really young. That dissolved. Had another relationship that resolved, and another one, and that resolved. So
Gotcha.
yeah, got 4 daughters.
Yeah,
got
things
4
happen,
daughters.
man. Listen,
Things
things
happen.
happen. You know, sometimes you can't really control it. You know what I'm saying? One question I do want to ask, because I did see this comment in the last one, and I wrote it down. Would you date a single mom?
Me.
Yeah.
I have no problem with dating anybody with kids or a single mum. The reason being is because I've got kids myself. So how can I look at that woman and say, well, I would never date her with kids or
Yeah.
without kids?
Yeah.
So it just depends on her.
Yeah. What
You know?
what about if she? I'm gonna just say it. What about if she was a little reckless? You know, with her leg game, and she was just, you know, she got, I don't know, 7 kids, you know, with like 7 different dudes.
Nah.
No,
I couldn't
okay,
do it.
gotcha.
I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
We got Andrew show up in the house. What's
Yo.
going on, bro? What's up? What's up, bro? How's everything going, bro?
Just enjoying the commentary, you know.
Oh, thank you. Listen, my last one, the first part got taken down.
What? No, I was doing a live stream, so I'm just jumping on here. So
The first one got taken down because we were talking about Kem and Blanka, and my man was exposing them and shit. Got taken down, but this is round 2. This is what, round 2. So I don't know how long you've been here, but we were basically talking about, you know, black men who travel and stuff. And we went to basically, we touched on Jay's past a little bit, and we asked him a couple of questions and on what made him want to go from London to Dominican Republic and actually live there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So do you have any questions, anything for Jay or for the panel?
The only thing I gotta say is that I also have relatives that stay in. Are you from England? You're in UK, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm in Dominican Republic right now, but from UK, yeah.
I got family who are West Indian, Jamaican descent.
Okay.
They're also European descent, you know, from the UK. So
yeah.
We know the connection there. That there's
right.
It's all around and shit. But I can understand why he probably left the UK to probably move to Dominican Republic.
No, I don't live in Dominican Republic.
Oh,
I do spend a lot of time. No. I still, just to correct you, I still live in England, but I do staycations so it's 3 months at a time I stay in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And I'm here right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm here right now.
So I guess because kind of fill me in. I guess the topic is kind of based off, I guess.
No, just basically we were just, you know, exploring why Jay went to the you know, why he traveled and stuff like that. Found out he was previously married, and something tragic happened to him in his personal life that made him decide to travel after he watched Taylor Made Dreams, one of his videos or something like that, and then he decided to go to Dominican Republic, and then it just opened his eyes to traveling. Yeah.
Well, I could relate to that.
Yeah, well, yeah. Andrew actually, he met a shorty over there, and they're living together. So yeah, he could definitely relate to that.
Yeah. So
Andrew, tell him about your experience.
I mean, to be quite honest with you, it's a lot different from actually meeting them, you know, meeting someone there than versus living, because then you get to have the full culture experience.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Because my lady is Dominican, so I learned a lot of things that I didn't know about. You know what I'm saying? Which was pretty neat. A lot of things were.
You found out they got attitudes also.
That's women, period, man. I mean, come on, bro. That's women, period. I mean, it doesn't even matter like what race the woman is. I mean, all women have attitudes, man. We just gotta keep it real. They all have attitudes, but I think there's just different levels to attitude. And I seen it with my lady. I'm not gonna front. I can't be on here and out front because when she get mad, she get mad. And when she gets mad, it's a nasty mad. It's that
extreme.
It's that extreme. I'm a tick for tack type of mad. You know what I mean? If you dated Latinas and Dominicanas, you know what I'm saying. You kind of know, like, if they get mad, they gonna make you feel it.
Yeah.
And if you cheat on them, they gonna cheat on your best friend or somebody that you don't like, just to get on your ass. They would just do it just to do it, just to get back at you. You know what I'm saying? Not saying all of them are like that, but you know, if they want to get nasty like that, they can. But listen, I think that's just all women, bro. You know, you go find them attitudes in all these type of females. So you know,
what was it? I got a fighter over here. Fighter, what's up, man?
What's going on, Lavender Bloke? You know, radical Lavender Bloke.
What's going on, bro? What do you wanna add to the conversation? What do you wanna say? What's your opinions?
I'm more interested in hearing, you know, Big J and Andrew, you know, them being outside of the Dominican, you know, culture, you know. I just want to hear their opinions on how it feels, you know, to be dealing with Dominicans or even living there, you know.
Okay, ask them the question.
All right, so wait, so where are you from, Andrew? Like, are you from the US, right? Obviously, right? You're from the US?
Yeah, I'm originally from New York, but I live in Florida right now. So I moved down.
Oh, okay. So but did you live in DR for a minute, or you ever been in DR? Like,
of course, I've been. Goddamn, been there so many times, man. The longest I've stayed out there was maybe about give and take 5-6 months.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
what you think was the biggest like difference from America, or the perspective, something that made you change how you think about Dominicans?
I'm gonna tell you what. I think that you get to respect how they operate, how they move out there with very little to nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they're able to make nothing into something. And on top of it, they're very hardworking people.
Right.
But at the same time, I see how Americans work and how the people in Dominican Republic work. They don't work to where they're physically crazy exhausted. You know, I've seen people come home from work at 5:00 in the afternoon in Santiago, and they're outside. They're popping themselves at El Presidente, chilling with their neighbors.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? I see that family like. I see that working constructively. You know, that family essence, and I think that's what America is desperately missing. You feel me? Yeah. And when I see things like that, it makes me humble at the same time, but I got a lot of respect for the people. Like, wow. Like, and even the food out there.
It tastes different.
I don't get sluggy. I don't get tired. You know what I'm saying? I could eat arroz en pollo. You know what I'm saying? I'll eat what's that? Mango.
Right.
Arroz frito. You know what I mean? I'm eating I'm eating all types of different types of Hispanic heritage food. So I'm loving it because it's like I'm being introduced to something different.
No, not Hispanic food. That is African food they're eating. It's African food.
Because the same food is in Jamaica. You know what I mean?
It's the same food in Jamaica. Yeah, it's African food.
It's the same type of food, but they just name it differently. That's all.
Right. Yeah.
It's the same thing like plantains. Jamaicans call it plantain.
Yeah. Plantain. Yeah, it's green banana.
They got sugar cane. They got the same thing over there in the island.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
It's very similar. You know, very similar.
So it's like when I went to Dominican Republic, right? The first time I went there, I flew into Santo Domingo, and I took they call it motoconcho, which is motor coach.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I took that. I took it to Santiago, which is like maybe like an hour away from the airport. You know what I'm saying? It's about an hour drive. But when I see the people in the streets, right? You see these women with the, you know, like African women where they have like the fruit baskets on their head and shit like that.
Balancing it on their head.
Yeah. And then you see like the mini shuttles, like the buses, and sometimes people hanging off
The
the buses.
guaguas.
I'm like, damn, these people ain't afraid of getting killed. But it's just
Yo,
Call it jitney in Jamaica.
Yo, and the guaguas be like, oh, down, run.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And let me tell you something. I drove one time in DR, and I said I would never do it again. I was terrified for my life, man. Let me tell you something. The roads are so small. There's so many potholes and shit, and it's a different world cultural experience. But I had to experience one time because people would tell me, "Oh, you don't want to drive in DR. You know, you don't want to do this.
Yeah.
You can't stop at the red light at nighttime because such and such and such will happen." I mean, I heard that a lot about Puerto Rico too, because I used to always stop at Puerto Rico before I get to DR. You know, because there's a stopping distance. I always had to stop before I get there. So I spent a little time in Puerto Rico too, but you know, it was no different.
Timo Sana, do your research. You're a joker. Get off the bloody thing. Sorry,
Tim,
bro.
Tim, come on in. Stop talking.
Yeah.
Just come on in.
I mean, I honestly, it was just it just felt like, I don't know. I didn't feel different. I didn't feel odd. I saw people there playing reggae music.
Listen, Dominicans drive the same way how they try to talk English. Okay, so
yeah, they listen to Bob Marley and shit out there, bro. Like, yeah, I see them with fruit baskets on their head. I felt like I was in Africa.
Yeah.
I remember when I first touched down in Dominican Republic, right?
I thought red light means stop. I didn't think it meant keep on going.
You gotta go. No, because
people
don't stop at red lights
over there. The traffic lights are just suggestions. Like, okay,
I think DR has one.
I learned the hard way never to stop at a red light. In Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, never stop. Just go. They'll tell you go, go, go. I'm like,
DR has one of the biggest vehicular homicides in the world.
Jeez, Jesus Christ! They say it's a lot easier to be in one of the mopeds, you know, the little motorcycles, than to drive.
Yeah, but you scrape your knees from those things though, because those things are like they're cheap. They're like $10 a ride. But I usually take the motor coach if I gotta go out of town, and I'll take like an Uber when I'm in the town because there's a lot.
Viva said, I heard not stopping at red lights at night too. Yeah.
I think in Puerto Rico they don't stop at red lights because of the violence.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yo, Tim, I heard your Kem123. Stop fucking around and come on in. If that's really you, stop being such a little puss and come on in, bro.
But I remember when I first touched down in Dominican Republic, the first thing I thought, I said, this is just like Jamaica. The only difference is they speak Spanish and they eat more plantain. That's it.
Hey,
that's it. That was the only difference.
But there are some people in Jamaica that do speak Spanish too.
Spanish too.
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying overall as in the language.
There's a lot of Cubans in Jamaica that migrated.
Yeah. There's a lot of Dominicans in Jamaica. You'd be surprised.
A lot of Jamaicans in Panama. I mean, reggaeton was made by who's that guy from Boom Boom Mommy Mommy Mommy. He was a Jamaican Panamanian. So he invented reggaeton because a lot of Jamaicans went to Panama for the Panama Canal to build it. You know what I mean? So a lot of the reggaeton comes from Panama, but it's out of Jamaican influence too. And Pop Smoke is Panamanian, but out of Jamaican influence too. You know.
Well, Jamaicans and Panamanians they have quite similar cultures.
Yeah. Because of the Jamaicans, because of the Panama Canal, they got a lot of Jamaicans in there to build the Panama Canal.
Right. Yeah. Wow, you did your research. Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, Dembo was influenced by Jamaican music.
By Jamaica, Dembo, that's true. Yeah.
It was
even when you listen to Bad Bunny, because I remember
in general was the Panamanian dude, but he's from Jamaica, like Jamaican roots.
Yeah, somebody said it right here.
The father of reggaeton.
Somebody said it right here, El General, right here.
Because I remember when I first heard Bad Bunny, and I was like, how comes this guy's he chats like he's doing some reggae or something, but obviously he's talking in Spanish. And I'm thinking, where does his production? And when I looked at where his production from, it's a guy in Jamaica called Russian that does Vibes Cartel's production. So he's doing like a reggae influence, but in a Spanish language.
Yeah,
and that is why I liked Bad Bunny so much. I'm thinking, I just said, yeah.
Well, you can hear it in the beats, you know.
Yeah.
African drums, the Jamaican drums too, mixed with reggaeton. You know, it's all.
It's all from Panama. It's from a Panamanian Jamaican called El General. He's the one. He's the father of reggaeton.
Yeah, they said Panama has a real strong Jamaican West Indian influence.
Yeah,
yeah. Jamaicans have a great cultural influence on the world. You know, like right now, like it's just You look at Drake. Drake talks patois. You know.
Well. I will go back to Drake, but there's a saying in Jamaica: "We're small, but we're palawa." That means that it's a small island, but we're big. Yeah. Right. Touching on the Drake thing, it's funny because obviously Canada's next to America, obviously, but Canada has more in common. Exactly. Canada has a lot in common with London because they use the same lingo as London guys. We use the same lingo because when Drake came out to London to do a show, he done a interview. So a lot of the London cats were like, hold a minute, is this guy taking a piss? Like, why is he talking like us?
Yes.
And no, that's how Canadians talk.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of the patois.
I did thought that Drake was kind of like making fun of Jamaican, like
no, that's how they talk.
Yeah, somebody.
I thought so too at first too. I thought
so at first, but that's how they talk in Canada.
Yeah, somebody had to put me on. Somebody had to put me on. I was like, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
you know, a lot. I think one of the biggest West Indian carnivals is in Toronto.
Facts. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of crazy. I've never actually experienced a West Indian carnival, and I'm West Indian. That's crazy.
That's insane. For real?
You need to go, man.
No, I mean not an actual
you need
island West Indian.
You need to come to Juve. No, let me stop.
Yeah, in Brooklyn, they have a yearly West Indian carnival.
Oh,
Eastern Parkway.
Yeah, Juve. I've been there only one time.
Juve ain't no joke though. Juve dangerous. You heard?
Yeah. You could get stabbed up, shot up, and all that. But I only went there one time. It was pretty good. I liked it.
So Radical, let me ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
Why do you think, and for anybody that's on the panel as well, why do you think a lot of guys go to the Dominican Republic as per the sex tourism? Obviously, we got the people that go over there for holidays and stuff. But do you think basically a lot of the guys do go over there for sex tourism, or is it to actually get a wife? Because a lot of the Dominican women, and I'm talking about the real Dominican women, because a lot of people talk about they like to go to Sosua and get that mixed up with a real Dominican woman. I mean, Sosua is a hustle town.
My opinion on that is that the reason why Dominican Republic is this is my opinion, by the way.
Yeah.
It is it's the first thing that people go either to visit or for sex tourism or whatever the case is. Puerto Rico is real close, so it's in the mind, in the psyche, it's kind of seemed like a Americanized Latin country already. So that's kind of a turnoff. So if you go to Dominican Republic, you have a whole slew of either white to brown to black women. You know what I mean? And the culture obviously is way different, something that people never really experienced before. And everybody up in Dominican Republic is pretty much accepting. They're pretty much with open arms. They let you in. Like strangers could probably let you into their house and have food and all that. So it's a different environment, a different way of living. It's more relaxed. And I think Dominican Republic is the first places because it's way more accessible and very cheap to go to. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't take that much to actually stay a week or two or maybe 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really take that much. For the sex tourism aspect of it, I see more white people go down there for that type of thing than black people do. We got to keep it real. The percentage of black people that actually travel, in my opinion, and I've seen this, is literally maybe 2-3% the black men who travel. Black men who travel for just sex tourism is less than 1%. So black men are not really traveling like that. And if they are, it's a handful of black men who are doing so. And you can literally count in one or two hands. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of the black men who travel for sex tourism, they're really open about it. Yeah, I do it, whatever. But the other ones are just traveling just to experience a different culture, just to experience a different atmosphere, just to experience something new. Because let's be honest, if you're from New Jersey and you want to travel to Florida, yeah, okay, it's cool, but same shit. Go to Florida, you want to go to Texas, yeah, it's cool. It's a little hotter now, but same shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different atmosphere and a different energy. And to be honest with you, this is just me bragging because I'm a Dominican. I think the Dominican vibe over there is popping, a lot more. And let's be honest, it feels like a bunch of black folks with Spanish accents just chilling. You know what I'm saying? That's how it feels like. So I'm gonna just keep it real. It's just basically it feels like a warmer Harlem with just people speaking Spanish that can swim. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. And mind you, this is my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but this is how I see it.
You said warmer people that could swim? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I said a warmer Harlem. It's a warmer Harlem.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
no, but in a sense, like I'm from Washington Heights, and Dykeman is basically like the Latin Harlem.
Yeah.
So, a lot of clubs. Before COVID, a lot of clubs. The night scene was crazy. A lot of people, like just went up there. The hip hop scene, you heard Joe Budden talk about it a lot. I listened to Joe Budden podcast. He always talk about Dykeman, and Fabulous is always there. Fat Joe, I think Jay-Z even had people up there. So, Upper Manhattan is basically like just the swag capital of the East Coast. So. Yeah, but DR
people are trolling me. Yo, shut up. Yeah, people are trolling me. It was like Harlem, USA.
Yo, big up Gaines Nation.
I don't care, man. I'm all for the trolls, man.
They said Florida is filled with New Yorkers. Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Very true.
Is that true?
Hell yeah, I'm in Florida. Hell yeah! Ever since that COVID, man, that rise of people coming over here.
Macho. They said where in Dykeman are you, or where you from? Macho.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not from I'm not literally from Dykeman. I'm originally from Washington Heights. I'm not from, but I've been around Dykeman. I used to play baseball like in Inwood. So
Dykeman is 207, right? 207 right there, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
To me, Dykeman and Washington Heights is the same.
It's the same thing. It's right there. It's right
I
there.
have no bloody clue what you guys are talking.
Oh, we're talking about New York. We're talking about what we're talking about is Dominican land before Dominican Republic.
Okay.
It's almost like Jamaicans in New York, like Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah. I got family in Brooklyn.
So Dykeman is where you go if you want to go to the Bronx. So you just go to Dykeman and cross the bridge and keep on walking.
Right.
A lot of the Jamaicans in New York were like on my side, on the east side, because I used to stay on East 227 by White Plains and shit.
Oh, in the Bronx, right? Yeah,
in the Bronx.
Yeah, that place was dangerous as hell, man.
Yeah. But now it's heavily taken over by Dominicans, yo. They got a lot of
Dykeman is not a road. It's an actual neighborhood. It's a small part of a neighborhood.
Radical. If we're gonna be technical, it is a street. If you want to be technical,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's a street, but
but let's keep it real. When you go to La Marina, you say I'm in Dykeman.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Manhattan. It's Manhattan.
Technically, it's Inwood. Technically, it's Inwood.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's actually called Inwood. Yeah. You're right.
I used to play baseball there. There's a little like fields in the park there. I used to play baseball when I was young.
Up the hill, up the hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we everyone from there or in the city, we just call it Dykeman. I mean, we just
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
that's
trendy.
something we
It's
always
trendy.
called it, because
So
Dykeman is a lit street.
yeah, so we got another fellow Dominican and African
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying? Real deal financial entertainment. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be all up in the videos, you know what I'm saying, dancing. No, so real deal. I don't know how long you've been here, but thank you for joining the panel.
I've been here
Do you
for a
got
minute.
Okay, cool. So you've been here when we got taken down. Do you got anything to ask Big J, or anything that you want to give to the panel? Anything you want to ask Fighter, Mancho, Andrew? Anything you wanna get off your chest?
Big. I got a question for Jay. Are you Jamaican? Are you a Jamaican Brit or African
Jamaican,
Brit?
well, they call me a Jamaican Brit. Yeah, let's just stick with that. I mean, but for the argument's sake, yeah, let's just stick with that. Because the thing is, it's like the black people in England. When you say British, you don't call a black person British. It's almost like saying someone's part of the Tea Party in America. But for the intents and purposes, yeah, we just say black Brit.
FBA Nigel, yeah. There's two. Dykeman is like 125th. It's like Harlem, but there's a small part of Harlem that's called Spanish Harlem where Puerto Ricans are at.
No. I think Harlem. Harlem isn't what it used to be. Like
Oh,
it
now,
was
yeah,
back in
now,
the
yeah,
day.
no,
It was a
now.
cultural haven for like black people. It was like basically what Atlanta is now is what Harlem was way back in the day. But Harlem's been gentrified, and I think what Dykeman is and Washington Heights is, it's like the East Coast Hispanic kind of epicenter.
Yeah, pretty much. And
Yeah.
like I said, like Spanish Harlem has gotten really small.
Yeah, Spanish Harlem was, I think the Spanish Harlem, man, there's a lot of drugs there, man. A lot of drug users.
It's gotten really small too. So yeah, like Washington Heights is like the Dominican Latin Harlem or whatever.
It's the East Coast epicenter.
Yeah.
It is.
No, we don't have an Apollo over there. No, we don't have an Apollo.
No, we have a theater there on 176, I believe, where there's a lot of acts. I think Romeo went there. The first reggaeton acts to come into the US came into 176th Street right there at the theater. It was Daddy Yankee, it was Don Omar.
Yeah.
So Washington Heights is the East Coast like epicenter of Hispanic culture.
And the Bronx and the BX too. The BX got mad.
Hell yeah.
There's one right there in the concourse.
I think Washington Heights is just
that's where I live at.
People visit Manhattan. People don't visit the Bronx.
Yo, I've met people who visit Staten Island but never visit the Bronx.
I've never been to Staten Island.
I say, yo, you took a boat, but you couldn't take a train. Anyway, listen, I got Richard here. What's going on, Richard? What's up?
Nah, man, I'm just here being nosy. What's the topic?
Well, the topic is traveling black men and exposing Kem123 and Blanka, but that's for another thing. But it's basically black men who travel and stuff, and your thoughts on it.
Isn't the term Blanco? Isn't the term Blanco?
No. There's a guy. His name is Blanka. That's what his name is.
But ain't that the lady?
I'm sorry,
lady way I was saying, because my mama used to say Blanca, but referred to other females.
Or Blanka to Street Fighter?
I think so. I don't know, bro. but Richard? What are your thoughts?
I don't see a problem with it. It's just that because I'm half black, half African American, half Dominican. So
yeah.
I've had a lot of friends who are African American ask me, Dominican woman, I want to go down there, and I'm like, sure, go ahead and knock yourself out. But I do notice that African American men we attract a lot of attention, more flashy. So whenever we do something, it's like a spotlight on. So I've been hearing for years. There was like the older group That's like the early 2000s. I started hearing about my dad's coworkers going on there, and then that was like more on the word of mouth, like yo, hey, let's go to Dominican Republic. It wasn't as widely known. I say around, I want to say like around 2015, 16. That's when it started to blow up, the YouTube thing, and then that's when more and more people started asking me specifically about the Dominican Republic. Because before then, in the area I grew up in, they didn't even know what the hell a Dominican was. So it just Dominican just started becoming more popular, and
they thought we were Mexicans.
yeah, I got called a black Mexican a lot. So
The black.
now they know what a Dominican is. So now it's like the most popular thing to be Dominican.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Okay.
they wanna. So I don't really see an issue with it. I just don't think African Americans should be like bragging and out in the public with it, because
Got it.
I haven't really heard too many white guys do. They of course they going on there, but I don't really hear them as flamboyant with it, and that's where all the negative attention comes from.
Got it. To be honest, I see what you're saying about the white guys not doing it, because it's hard for me to find a white dude on YouTube to do it, but there's somewhere else that do it. They go to like Twitch, and they go to these other like BitChute, these other platforms where they could kind of like free range and do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I've seen the PUA forums do that, but it's not as like it's not as flamboyant as I've seen on the African American side. This whole like
Richard has a point. It is Richard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard has a point. I mean, when I got into the YouTube, and if anybody remembers my early channel, I was advocating dating. I mean, I've dated 2 Dominican women, and I've had long relationships with them. This is my second relationship that I'm in, still going. So I've always been an advocate. My channel was all about, getting a good Dominican woman, dating, doing things in the country, and so forth. So I do agree with what Richard's saying. I think there was a lot of highlight on go to Sosua, get your leg over, not go to Sosua, go and find out about the culture, get yourself a good Dominican woman with old school values that will look after you. And I think that's what attracted me. I would more say more to a Dominican woman, because they had that old school value that I had to see my grandma taking care of my granddad. It was like, wow, there's a country that these women are actually brought up very well. Very well. It's embedded in the culture. And I love it. So if you try and tell, right, okay, so I'll tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. When I was telling my girl about how the women in England are, she looked at me like I was lying. She was like, what? I'm like, I'm telling you, these women don't cook, they don't clean. I'm not saying for all the English women. I'm sure there's some out there, but
Cardi B shit.
attentiveness.
Yeah.
Man.
And as for
it doesn't exist in England. It really.
That
Cardi's an embarrassment to Dominicans. Cardi said, I don't cook, I don't clean.
Nah, fuck Cardi B, that stupid third.
I'm gonna show
my
you
bad,
how to get this.
My bad, Richard. Go ahead, Richard.
that Kem123 guy, even though he's like obsessed with BBC, like I will say that he does make some good points. He makes a lot of good points, even though I don't like him. And one of the points he says all the time, and I have to agree with him. He says, you guys are an American way of thinking. A Mexican in East LA is still American versus a real Mexican. And I have seen the difference. And then the other thing he also said, he also points out, even though he's not the right person to be pointing it out, but there is this section of black men who get on YouTube and trash black women in favor of other races of women.
Yeah.
I don't really have an issue with that, but when people from other groups see you do that to your own group, they lose respect for you.
We did touch
so it's
on,
not just you trashing your people, you're trashing yourself. So that's another issue I have.
We did touch on that in the beginning before it got taken down, on certain men trashing their own women, which I'm not in favor of. You know, they shouldn't be doing that. But let's be honest. Kim doesn't go after those type of people. Kim goes after the people that, you know, do that and also don't do that. You know what I mean? He says
Mr. America, Mr. DUC.
It's a double standard. On top of that, Kim was born in America. He wasn't born in Mexico. Let's get that the fuck out of here right now, because
he said he was. Well, I don't know. I don't know all his history.
I'm telling you right now, he was not born in Mexico. He was born here. Okay.
I have a question for Rich, bro. Go ahead.
The reason why I'm telling you this, and the reason why I'm letting you know this, is because, and the reason why he lies and says that he was born in Mexico is so he could have something up on Latin people here and call them American as a diss. When in reality, that's not really a diss. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with anything, because most of the Latin Americans here who talk about political issues, like myself, we don't talk about Latin American issues whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? We care less about that. We care about the here.
Here's another thing. What group of men really do want to see other groups of men come to their country just to smash out their women? Like, who really honestly wants that? So when I see the pushback on that.
But the thing is, like, there's no military ship bringing in groups of horny ass dudes just going.
It's more like guys shit.
No, the way people like him make it seem is a gladiator style situation where men with their hard ass dicks and
but radical. It's still
paint their face, and they're getting let off in the beach, and they're running to the nearest Dominican. It's not happening.
Radical.
It's true, bro. Richard. Listen, Richard. It's not like they're going out there and going to the, you know, middle class towns and, like, you know, just fucking all the women, right? Like, when they go out there, they're going to the women that are selling their bodies. Like, the ones that are going there for the sex, they're getting with women that is selling ass, selling pussy. Like,
you still don't think that's gonna give you a negative perception of Dominican women, that they're all prostitutes?
Because
that is what I hear in these circles. Like, you can just get
Richard.
I'm saying that is
Richard. Canada, Russia, America.
Yep.
Anywhere you go, there's prostitutes, bro.
Yep. Nevada, Las Vegas.
Bro, I've been to Las Vegas.
I know that, but that is perception. I'm just saying that's perception. I'm not saying
but these are the perception of some men, not the majority of the men. You have to understand that, you know. But let's be honest. Look, did you hear the interview that him and Blanka had?
Who?
Did you hear the interview that Kem123 and Blanka had? Did you hear that interview? It's on his channel.
No, I'll check it out.
If you check it out, you will see that everything that Kem is going against black men for, that white guy is saying in full, and Kem is totally respecting that. But for some reason, when black men are saying the same thing, oh, you gotta demonize them.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm getting dizzy too.
I thought he was fair across the board, but you know.
He also has a problem with
so he just has problems with black men.
Well, yeah. But he has problems with, you know, like you said, black men going overseas and doing the whole prostitution.
He's an incel. He's a fucking incel, bro.
But I always say this, right? I say this in question, right? I always say this, and I've always wanted to ask him this. What are you trying to do to help these women out there if they don't have any other solutions on making money and feeding their families? That's what I want.
He doesn't really care about them. He doesn't care about them.
He doesn't, but he acts like he does. And this is what he does to draw in female audience to cater to his rhetoric.
Yeah.
So he does this.
Because remember, in that interview, Blanka asked him a very good question. And guess what Kem did? Kem deflected that question. The question was this, because Blanka asked him, okay, you care about men that go overseas and buy prostitutes and all this other stuff. This is what you care about. But imagine a man in his home country go on a date with a woman, and they go on a date 4 or 5 times. He spends all this money, and at the end of the time, for 3-4 months, and at the end of those 4 months, the woman goes, "Yeah, I'm not interested." He just spent all this money for no goddamn reason and didn't get
Same.
at the end of the day. If that's what you wanted for, when you could go to Sosua and get something wild cheap, if that's what you're looking for. Kim heard this and still ended up deflecting and saying, "Well, let's be honest, all relationships are not that bad." Come on, dude. He ended up deflecting.
I don't think he has any relationship experience to begin with. So I don't think he has any female experience.
Dude, yeah, I know him I knew him personally. I'm telling you right now, out of my own mouth. He used to ask me for women advice, to get women, how to talk to women. Because
He could have asked me. I would have helped him out.
he hasn't had a woman in
Help him out.
years, bro.
Why doesn't he go do like Mr. American beat Mr. BBC do if it's so hard for him to do?
Dude, this is exactly what I've been trying to ask. And Gangs Nation, I was about to ask you. I was about to get you on. And
Hey, Radical, I had a question for you.
What's up?
Well, it's for everybody too, but you guys can answer this though.
Gangs Nation, come back in, bro.
I say this, right? We just got out of my head. Damn, I just had it in my head, bro. I had it. I lost it. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Anyway, yo, artist, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Round 2.
But I have opinions on this shit.
Go ahead, bro.
I actually remembered. Can I just say this real quick before I forget?
No doubt.
Go ahead.
Okay. Basically, Kem said this a long time ago. He says, black men that travel over to Dominican Republic don't contribute to anything in the community that's going on in Dominican Republic, besides going over there paying for prostitutes. But I say this, what do you think those prostitutes do with the money when they receive it from the BBC or the European men that go to these countries? What happens to the money? It travels around the country. What do you think those women do with the money? They feed their families. They spend it within the country. So that is a form of contributing to the country.
I agree.
Those women, not all those women are just like these helpless victims. I have a cousin who she's balling out of control from, guys from Europe, guys from America, guys from Argentina. So a lot of these girls, you just figured, why not cash out on my youth and my beauty? It's not always just sob story. A lot of those girls, I feel like a lot of those girls are taking advantage of the men. So I don't know why people act like these females are just helpless. Now, I'm not with the underage thing, but if she's of age, then go ahead.
Oh well, that's something different though.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's the narrative that's being pushed as far as these females will.
Well, see, that's not most African American men. But most African American men are not. They're not pushing that narrative. Kem will make it seem like this is what all black men are doing, and that's not true.
That's coming from a place of insecurity.
Yeah, that's the narrative that Kem pushes, and that's I look at that like these females are not. A lot of them are not like they're not helping. Like they know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, like those women are not dumb. Like this is the thing too. Like they know women are up on game out there. Like they know a lot of these niggas probably cornballs, white, black, or whatever, right? Whoever's going over there, they know these dudes are cornballs or some that can't get women, and that when they go out there, they're a king now. They know the money market. They know currency. They know how that works. They know
how much they choach go. They know the choach value.
They know, man. They ain't stupid. I mean, so
I mean, they got better games than American women to me.
Fighter, I disagree. Fighter, I disagree.
Oh yeah, go ahead, artist. Here
it is, right? Look.
Oh yeah.
Kem123 and other guys like them, they're coming from a place of insecurity. They not only are they taking on what they perceive to be the white supremacists' advantages, but they're also taking the white supremacists' insecurities, because it's white dudes that you hear the shit from. Like they're dating a girl and they're like, "Hey, you ever been with a black dude before? Why? Part of it is. Listen. Part of it is if you're getting a pair of used shoes, you want to be sure that you could fill them. You feel me? So that's one thing. That's one thing. The second thing about that is, whoever it was who made that last opinion, he's partially correct that those women was that you, Fighter? Those those women know what the value is of what they're giving out, and they know
prostitutes are businesswomen.
Yeah, but let's also not give in to Kem's misogynistic. I hate using that word because it's overused, but his misogynistic, because what he does, he shames women for going after dudes that they want to go after. Yeah. So yeah, that's what he does.
Really?
And so, yeah. Him and Shivo have almost the same views on this.
Who, Shivo? Come on, you can't listen to that fucking idiot.
Yeah.
He's a fucking lame and a dork. From Dykeman, who got ran out of Dykeman. He's in the he got ran out of Dykeman.
All right, Shivo's picked up a couple new fans then. All right.
The artist.
Good
question.
And as far as a lot of the guys that go overseas for women, a lot of the black guys, we shouldn't chastise them a little bit too much, because white men have been doing this forever.
Yeah.
All these white businessmen been going over the Caribbean, over to Thailand. Yeah.
When you go to war, you go you conquer and you sleep with the woman, you know?
Yeah. There's that. So back in antiquity. Right?
Your comic.
Yeah.
Yo, at my last job I was at, I had an employee, he was like a creepy old white guy, right? And I never understood him, right? And I never understood him. He was like too quiet, right? And then he knew I was he always, to them, I'm like, I know I'm Dominican, but it's different to African American. Obviously, y'all know this. But to him, he's like, I'm just black, right? And then one day he saw me speaking Spanish on the phone, and he was like, what are you? And I said, I'm Dominican. He was like, I've been in the Dominican Republic before. That was like the most he ever spoke to me before, right? And he was like,
that. And you felt mad happy, right?
Play the music, bro. Play the music. Play the cool music. I was checking the job, you heard? Yo, I was mad happy. I did a backflip and everything.
He was like, "Oh, white Zaddy spoke to me."
I started tap dancing and all that. You heard? I started tap dancing. Go
ahead.
Yo, but then I was like, okay, and he started explaining to me. He was like, yeah, I went to go get some beers, some Presidente, and he was like telling me, he was like, but they were playing that loud music, that bachata, and he was explaining. I was crying. He said, but I was walking through dark alleys, and I was like, yo, he was explaining it. I was like, I already know this weird.
Yeah, you knew where the train was going.
Yo, he went out there.
and Fighter was like, we's good people, y'all. We's good people.
Master, I call him Master.
We's good people, Master.
Yo. So I told him like, okay. So I already knew he went out there to, to get some box. You already know what he went out there for. He's a weirdo. He went to get some box.
Yeah, but the thing is, they've been doing that for a long time. And one of the things that I think I heard someone was Jamaican here, and the Jamaican tourism is kind of that's booming too, because a lot of the white women, and they have a bunch of exposés.
Bro,
the grill. You go to the grill beach. We've got a thing. You guys call it Sankey Panky. We got renter dreads.
Yeah,
I heard it, bro.
I've heard that term in a long time, man.
Yeah, a bunch of young N-shaped dudes, are out there, swimming and like near the beach or whatever. Or they serving food, working in restaurants. Yep. And these middle-aged white women just sweep in there like seagulls, bro.
Sanky Panky.
They love them Jamaican.
Sanky Pankies.
And isn't there something like you rent a Rasta?
Yeah, that's renter dread. That's renter dread. Rent to Rastas, rent to dread, dreadlocks, rent to dread.
For white women, right? White women go up in there and they
Yeah.
you know they do the PPC, you know.
Hey, they do that shit all the time in Jamaica. They stay paying
Yeah.
for
So
BBC.
now this is my question: how come Kim doesn't talk about that, huh?
Hey.
How come Blanka doesn't talk about that, huh?
Mhm.
But he has to, but they have to go to you know to the brothers and really you know hammer it down. Richard, you gotta talk to your boy, son. You gotta talk to your homie, bro. Yo, Richard, you still there, bro?
I don't know why you think.
Yeah. I just listening to you guys.
No. I say you gotta let him. You gotta ask him how come he doesn't talk about those type of things.
Yo, I'll be back, yo.
All right.
I mean,
You sound like Soundscreen from you got sound like Soundscreen from sound whatever from Transformers. Unless it's my microphone.
I think it's your thing. Come back in.
Yeah, it's probably me.
Yeah. So well, hold on. Go out and come back in. No, like I said, Richard, you know, try see if you could try to ask him that because I'm telling you, man, you know, there's other.
So I just got 2 videos, but
you know, put in the comments.
I'll be honest, I'm ignorant to all. I'll be honest, I'm ignorant to most of his stuff. I only seen like your interview with him, and he made some good points, but of course some points weren't good. And then I saw another one that he was talking about Dominican Republic. Like, why don't they go to Jamaica or Haiti? They go to DR. And I hear that, and I hear that question posed in a lot of pro-black circles. Why do y'all go to these mulatto countries?
Yeah, well, we got two travelers
So
here.
I'm just saying.
Big J, answer this. Andrew, you can answer it. Go ahead.
Why haven't I been to Haiti?
No. That you asked the same thing. You guys
go
go
like Africa, Jamaica, Haiti,
If you guys go to
you know.
I'm Jamaican. I've been to Jamaica.
I'm Jamaican too. I've been to Jamaica.
So we've been to Jamaica. We've been back home.
Haiti, Africa. I already know the reason why.
Okay,
why
I want to go to Africa.
Yeah, but you don't know the reason why because you just said hold on. Let me pause you there. You just said why haven't you been to Jamaica, Haiti? I'm Jamaican. I've been back home. I've gone to another Caribbean island, which is the Dominican Republic.
Up there.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but I asked you a rhetorical question because I already know the reason why.
Why didn't I go back to Haiti? Was that your question? Why didn't I go to Haiti? I've been to Africa. Next.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying the hypothetical question that they will give out. Why do you guys go to mulatto countries instead of mostly black?
Mulatto countries?
Hey, do you?
Oh,
do you
that's
know
what they say.
A lot of pro-blacks. That's what they will say.
Man, he generalizing. Oh boy, generalizing.
I'm not pro-black, bro. I'm just proud to be black. That's it.
Can I just throw something in there?
Because Jay has been to Jamaica, man. You can't use that argument with him.
You can't use that argument, bro.
Let Andrew say something. Go ahead.
I just want to say this as far as like mulatto or red bone or being light skinned and stuff, because I know that's where the whole color thing is going.
Can I just say something? Let me just say something. Right. So before Richard goes any further. Richard, you do know the continent of Africa, right?
Yeah, it's a country.
Okay, and the country of Africa is synonymous with the West African phenotypes. You go to Somalia, you are going to have red bones there with straight Indian hair. You go to South Africa, right? You're going to have South Africans looking like Dominicans.
Yeah.
Right? Africa's always synonymous with the West African phenotype. No.
But the thing
Black
about
people, hold on. Black people come in all different shades in Africa.
I want to add
genetic
that.
diversity. I'm sorry.
Wait. Let Andrew go. Go ahead.
Because in Jamaica, in Jamaica, you've got Chinese people there. Chinese Jamaicans.
Yep.
You've got mulatto people in Jamaica. You've got people in Jamaica who look like Puerto Ricans. They look like Dominican, and people in Haiti that look like Dominicans. Well, they share an island, for crying out loud.
We have white Haitians too.
They got white people.
Yeah, of course, white Haitians, exactly. Yeah.
Let me ask this because I know the question always gets raised because they want to focus on some anti-blackness or whatever the case
Yeah,
is.
that's where I was going. Yeah,
exactly. That's where I was going.
Yeah, Richard.
It was more like a hypothetical.
But Richard,
Okay, so it's not coming from you. You're just asking.
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
that is what I hear from a lot of people.
So Richard,
I'm like,
what I'm asking,
I'm more of a, if you want to go, but
yeah.
Sorry.
Richard, what I'm asking is, do you somehow believe that might be the case why some of these brothers are traveling to these Latin American countries? Because let's be honest, most of these Latin American countries, there are dark women there too. You know what I'm saying? So it won't make sense to have that, colorism, you know what I mean? Colorism statement. But do you think that is a possibility on why you think so?
I mean, I'm sure some of them, but the majority of it is just that it's a good place, it's the good weather. A lot of these countries are cheaper to go to than places in Africa, if we're being real. So, and it's closer, so why not?
Yep.
That's why I know a lot of guys go. But
I would love to go to Africa.
But this is why I said that, because a lot of people will use that, especially like people like Kem123. They'll say, well, why are you guys not going to these majority of countries?
And we can't afford it. I mean, going to Africa is expensive.
And I know that, but that's the same. That's what I'm saying. That's what they will.
Now I want to
on that side say.
I want to read some of the comments here, because they said they black men that love Latin women, nothing wrong with that, so they travel to Latin countries. I don't know if whoever agrees with that, but shout out to that person. Moon says, I hate when these men turn to girls. Okay, all right. Somebody also says Sean Paul is a mixed Jamaican. Somebody also said, don't bring that shit to Africa. I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know what they mean by that type of shit.
Jamaicans are mixed.
Somebody also said that, why are these men lying? So I don't know what they're referring to. Some of these men lying about. I don't know what they're lying about. What you guys are lying about?
Yeah, please expand on that.
Elaborate.
Yeah,
elaborate.
If you could expand on why why you think some of these men are lying, but let me just go back to it, because I do want to expound and expose some of these like myths that are out here, because due to certain individuals. Richard, do you think that people like Kim and other people who go against black men who travel, do you think they kind of overusing their stereotypes to all the men who travel?
I highly think they're using stereotypes to stereotype these guys, because the stereotypes I hear from people are these guys are lame, they can't get women, they'll say, well, they're probably the type that never dated a black woman, or these guys are just pretty much lame. But when I went to the Dominican,
have you asked him, has he ever dated a woman?
Wait, let him speak. Let him speak.
And I've gone to the Dominican Republic myself. I've seen African American guys, and I've had African American friends who've gone down there. They do just fine with women here. So I know that's a stereotype. That stereotype here is they want to mess with little girls, underage girls. That's mostly the European tourists that I saw, the Russians. I didn't see. That's not really a thing in the African American community.
Yeah,
that's not like. So there's some stereotypes there. That's what they're using, because they don't even know these guys. Never talk to these guys.
Do you
so
think
they don't know what the fuck they're talking about?
Some of these guys are jealous as to why they attack these men who do travel?
Yeah, there's some jealousy involved, but again, I think another thing. I think another big reason why they attack black men is because we are vulnerable. To be honest with you.
Okay. If I could be petty, if I could be petty and crass here for just a little bit,
go ahead.
And address Kem123 directly. Look, man, wherever you live at, you have local food, right? So over here, I can get fried chicken whenever the fuck I want. If I travel to China or the Philippines, I'm not gonna ask for fried chicken. I'm gonna ask for something different. I'm there to experience something different. So if I go to South America, because Kem has said this before, and some of his stuff, I don't know if his channel's deleted now, but he said this before. Well, if you guys are just looking for different nationalistic experience, why don't you get with the black girls that are there in the Latin American countries? Well, we could get black girls here. So if we want to experience something different, and those girls are willing, and they're like, "Hey, we want to experience something different too," people want to get with who they want to get with. So you
No,
have,
that's not true. That's not
you
true.
don't think so? God.
That's not true. I
Why?
just think American women have a lot of high standards.
High maintenance.
You
That's
think
what
They're
I
high
get.
maintenance. These bitches
My
are high
thing-
maintenance.
let me ask you
That's what I get. That's what I hear from guys.
Hold on, Macho. Let me ask you something. If the black American women have very high standards here, why is it some of them go overseas and get with men who have what do you call it, traits below the standards they're used to here? Because they also go overseas to get men. You get what I'm
Where,
saying?
like Italy? Like,
And
where? I
and
don't.
and a lot of times the standards that they claim they have for black men here, when they get with an Asian man or a white man, the attitude goes out the window, the neck snapping and the neck twisting and finger snapping stops, right? They bring some act right. They bring some act right.
That's a rabbit hole.
I think what we're doing, we're making a mistake here of talking for women. Because when women
Yeah, that's
do,
true. That's true.
hold on,
too.
hold
Yeah.
on.
that's
Let
a
me, because
rabbit
I haven't spoke. I haven't spoke.
Yeah.
Because they're traveling for sex. I think the problem is what we're missing here is that when you have the regular guy that, you know, was beaten with the ugly stick, you know, he's tried to get that Hailey Berry good looking woman and he hasn't quite got to first base. He's tried everything in the book to do it. Now, I'm not saying there ain't no big guys out there that's got the gift of the gab, I'm sure, but the majority of them haven't. Then they hear about a place, oh, wow, they pull up in Sosua. Next thing they see a 10 out of 10 woman that's rubbing on their chest, making them feel good. What do you think's going to happen?
Yeah.
And then offering a price, they're going to feel like, oh my God, I've hit the jackpot. They're going to go back to America or Europe, feeling themselves. Next thing you know, the money game comes involved. They're going to be sending money. Why? Because we are not being real. Majority of these guys are looking for relationships. That is why they turn a lot of these prostitutes into their girlfriend and start sending Western Union checks.
Wow.
We've got to be real about this.
Facts.
Right? Because they're not doing it in America. They're not doing it in America. You date a woman in America, or I'm not saying there ain't guys, you date a girl in America or Europe, you take them out for a meal or whatever, and they become your girlfriend. You probably buy them a pair of jeans, a bunch of flowers, whatever. But a lot of these guys, they're not being real about it. Why are they sending this Western Union check? Because if any American woman or English woman come up to me and says, oh, I can't pay my rent this month, it's going to be like, well, that is your problem, not mine.
Yeah.
So we got to be real about this. A lot of these guys want relationships.
I've always said if you got to send a female money all the time and she's asking for money, you really got to question yourself what type of relationship you're getting yourself into or what type of relationship you're into if you constantly are sending her money.
We got a couple of gold diggers in the chat right now.
Oh, what they saying?
But I want to say something because you just said something about the money situation. There's another thing I need to say because I'm going to do a flip on this now. Right, so as you guys know, I'm from the Caribbean. Now in the Caribbean, and anybody knows this, when we got family in the Caribbean, we send money back home. This is almost mandatory. I still send money to my cousins in Jamaica, right, to make sure that their head is above board. And I'm sure guys from the Dominican Republic or Cuba or from a Caribbean background, they do the same. Your mums might be sending her sister some money just to keep her head above board. So we've kind of growing up with that. So the problem is now is that I hear a lot of brothers go over, they'll meet a Dominican woman, a good wholesome Dominican woman, because they've had bad experience with these prostitutes. Now there'd be a Dominican woman that may be on about $400 a month to $300 to $250 a month. You're dating her, she might need some help. All of a sudden this guy has a problem. Oh, I'm not doing that because he's had a bad experience with a prostitute. And I always say to man them, look, if you are dating a woman, this is your woman and she's on $250 a month and you're on a good wage, this is your responsibility. I don't see it as anything wrong. But when you get called a simp,
We got
I
we
agree.
got a couple of gold diggers in the chat. Viva Morena La Princess. Tell me what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Because I see that you guys are saying bunch of stuff. But anyway, so
or come in. I'll take one for the team and step out so a lady can come in.
crazy.
Yeah, let a lady come in and bring a perspective, because right now it's a cocktail party.
Don't say that.
But Richard, did you hear what Big J had to say, and do you agree with that?
I kind of missed some parts of it. Kind of missed some parts of it, but he said something about, you know, they had bad what you call situation with prostitute. You know, I didn't really catch up.
Yeah, he said you know, when certain people got bad situations with a prostitute, they kind of like lump all of that, you know, in one bag or whatever the case is. But also he was talking about some men go out there for relationships. Get into a relationship, they want to maintain it.
Can I just add one thing about relationships?
Go ahead.
Since I got a strong saying this, as far as going over to Sosua, you know, I question myself sometimes with men. Why would you be looking for a relationship in a high poverty area when you know prostitution out there at that part of the area? Won't you go more inward? Won't you go to Santiago?
I'm gonna tell you why. Let me answer that question. I'm gonna tell you why. Right. When I landed, and this, you know, I was hoping for someone negative to come on the panel, but they didn't turn up. So, and I was saying to Radical, you know, I was saying this. When I first touched down in Sosua, I looked around, I was like, okay, yep, seen this before. I went out to a place called Maranata Bate into the countryside.
Right.
I was on the WhatsApp group. They were like, Big J, where you going? I goes, I'm going into the countryside to find me a woman. They were like, what?
That's what
yes, I'm going to find myself a proper Dominican woman that she cooks outside. She got the tin roof. That's what I'm on. I'm going to find myself a real Dominican campo.
He said a tin roof.
The thing is, the women get a lot of bad rep out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it.
Shout out to the donation, man.
I get it from that perspective.
Yeah, shout out, Creonte.
I get it from that perspective because, you know, it seems like the whole rhetoric is like all Dominican women are prostitutes.
Women are prostitutes. Yeah, and I hate that shit.
I hate
and
it
that
too.
actually bothers my wife. It actually bothers her so bad because she sees a lot of stuff.
Dominican women are not all prostitutes.
Yeah.
Big J.
Yo.
Big J. You asked for a negative person to come on board. All right, I'm gonna play that.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
I got your music ready.
Yeah. Do it. Not that beat.
Let's go, man. Let's have a dialogue, bro. Let's go.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be your designated Shivo 2121 Kem123 for the panel.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
Why is it that these black men, when they're going out there to our countries, you know, they're bringing all of their hip hop and all of the yo. All right, they're bringing all the bad culture with them.
Big J, do not answer that. Do not answer that. That's a trap. Do not answer that. Do not answer that.
They're not bringing nothing good. They're not bringing nothing good. And then they try to claim you. They try to claim you. That's because they know you got something good. You got something good. They like your lineage.
Jay, do not answer that, Jay. It's a trap. Don't answer that.
And then they're all like, yeah, you black like us, nigga. You know, you just like us. Just like us. Saying that Spain ain't never gonna claim you. It ain't your business if Spain claim us or not. All right,
I don't care.
Who is that, Joe? Who is that?
No, that's
I'm
artist.
drunk as hell. Nah. Oh, okay, that's art. Okay.
Let me
sound
ask,
Dominican, bro. You honorary Dominican for this panel.
Yeah, he does. No, he does. I'm not gonna lie, he does. Let me ask the panel. Whoever wants to go first, please do. Have you guys ever been in a bad relationship and because of that, you guys went to you guys actually saw the light and went somewhere that you guys weren't familiar with? For example, Big J was married and then he got introduced to Dominican Republic and then he went out and saw it. So do you guys in the panel you guys at least resonate with that?
I think I do. I think sometimes people get caught up in bad relationships or relationships they're obligated to, and they have to go with the gut and do what they feel and then do what makes them happy.
Yeah. Can anybody can share a story about a bad relationship? Go right ahead.
I guess being in a bad relationship and you try something different, like stepping out the box.
Well, what I'm asking is, has anybody been in a bad relationship? And if you have, if you guys could share the story.
Yeah, but it was me.
What?
Yeah, I have.
So what happened? Say it.
I dumped my chick for the light skin one. That's what I did.
No, say it. So what did you do? How did you meet the shorty?
I was being mean. I'm an asshole in real life. I'm a complete asshole. I'm a nice guy shit online, but I'm an asshole.
Wait,
I guess you could say it was colorism because I wanted the light skinned Dominican.
So when you got the light skinned Dominican, what happened? Like how was she different from your current shorty?
She wasn't. She literally wasn't. Like that's my fault. That's a terrible relationship due to the fact that I was pretty much playing. I guess you can say I was playing a colorism game, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I just wasn't being very supportive at all. So when it comes to that aspect and everything, I guess you can say that I just pretty much wasn't compassionate. Well, not compassionate.
Yeah.
I didn't respect the grounds of the relationship. Just to put it into perspective.
Yeah, got it. What about your shorty now? How did you guys meet? And how? Yeah. How did you guys meet? And how is it? How is it going? What are you doing different now that you didn't do different before?
I'm going. Well, the way how I met her and everything, I attended the University of Miami, so I pretty much pulled up at the university and pretty much told her. But what I'm doing different now is that everything. I found somebody that's compatible, man. I found somebody that rock with the same politics as me. Shout out to the Cubans.
No.
Plus you got good hair. I hope.
Oh nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Well, I think you consider her a white Cuban because she naturally blonde, but she speaks Spanish.
A lot of Cubans are white.
You upgraded your game. You know what I'm saying? You upgraded your game.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yes, sir.
Your radical girlfriend definitely a white girl.
What happened?
Hey, radical girlfriend is a white girl, a white Cuban.
Yo, leave my Gloria alone, son. Leave her alone, yo.
We need to get a female in here to get a female on all this,
Well, we got three gold diggers. I don't know why they don't want to.
You're radical.
Yo, you know I respect gold diggers. Look, it's business. It's just business.
Oh, I respect it. I respect it.
If you
and they don't waste your time, bro.
There's no whole shaming. There's no whole shaming.
In fact,
radical. Look at Xtina's comment, bro.
In the whole panel of colorists, radical.
Xtina's comment is funny.
And he be lying saying that she blasted.
yo, radical. This is gonna be you. For Christmas, this is gonna be you for Christmas when you bring your white Cuban girl to the house.
Soapy blue skin, she is in love with What do you think now, Soapy Heifer Stuffer? What do you?
Yo, this guy.
Oh,
Yo, this guy.
That tip of that day.
No. Oh, no, but no, but actually, I shouldn't even be. My
So
girl,
radical.
Rick-
So
Rick is a
radical.
little
Will my
quiet.
kids? Will my kids
my
look
girl's
like me
is
radical,
mad
or
at
will they
me
look
right
pale
now.
skin?
What happened?
Radicals.
Yeah.
So will my kids look like me, or will they be pale skin?
It depends on her genes, because
Like she's
I've
literally
seen
like a shade lighter than my man Macho. She's like a shade lighter than my man Macho right here.
they might come out looking
Like
like
a shade
you, or
lighter.
they might come, like I said, they might come out looking like you, or they might come out somewhat light skinned but light brown. You know what I'm saying? It really depends on whose genes is greater. You feel me? It really
So
depends.
what I've always wanted, and it might be a silly question, but maybe people will have a different answer. What is a sex tourist? Is it someone that travels and actually pays and exchanges for sex for money? That's what it is.
Yes.
I agree. So
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. So let me just give you guys an example. So someone that's Dominican. Born in America but Dominican heritage, goes back to Dominican Republic, screws a load of Dominican women, or an African American man goes to Dominican Republic and screws women without no payment at all. Is he still a sex tourist?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed to
Daniel,
know.
you stupid son.
That's what all
That's all I needed to know. So I'm not a sex tourist. Cool. Alright, cool. I just needed to know that. Cool. That's all good. All good. Thank you.
Yo, they coming at me, son. Yo,
They think your girl's Asian and shit.
yeah, they was like, no, they go like, what they say? It first started with the, hold on. They were like, oh, your girl was probably white or something like that. Then this
This is
one,
Norwegian.
and then this one, and then this one. Yo, you guys ain't shit. You guys.
No, I'm not a sex tourist. Nope.
Big J, are you a? No, he said
No.
he said he's
No.
Daniel Valencia says radical
Jay
got a
hasn't
white
been.
Argentinian.
I know Jay had $50. I know Jay had $50 that he spent on.
Hold
So,
on. Let me
I
read
know.
this comment.
When I went down to DR, man, that's what I did.
read the comment, bro. Read the comment.
Let me read the comment.
Did any of y'all got turned off by
Wait.
Sosua?
Hold on.
Daniel Valencia says radical got a white Argentinian girl. Ha 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 ha. He is down with white supremacy and a hypocrite and makes silly excuse. Argentinian are not white.
Well, he's Italian.
Well, I agree, Daniel, but there's no problem with supporting white supremacy. It's kept the world running like clockwork so far.
Oh, this motherfucker's wild.
Yo,
He's Roman.
Yo, this dude is wild, son.
You're radical.
What?
You're because you keep saying that your ex was a black girl, but your representation of a black woman is Rachel Dolezal. That was your ex.
They're coming at me, son. Thank you, boy. See, there you go. He know. There you go. He knows. Yes, my girlfriend is black. What the hell? Jesus, you guys coming at me, son. God damn, yo. It does. This is how it feels when I'll be coming at y'all. Shit. Anyway, what was I? What was I gonna say?
Yo, can I tell you my time at DR, man? Can I tell y'all my time at DR?
Go ahead.
For one thing, they didn't refer. They didn't call me at all. They didn't recognize me at all as Dominican. They pretty much said you is an African American nigga. I said, well, damn. No, I had fun though. Yeah. $50 went a long way.
Yeah. Oh.
So $50 went a long way.
Can I say my experience being in Sosua for the first time?
Yeah, Sosua is pretty. Pretty chill.
Honestly, I didn't really have much fun out there. I just felt like it was a lot of begging. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always begging. It was the kids.
They're
I don't
hustling,
like that type of atmosphere, man. I don't like when people beg me for money.
It's a
La Princess says Radical's girl is Congolese.
It's a developing country.
Huh? What's up?
It's a developing country. So you're gonna expect that.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but I felt bad at the same time. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's
Lose your
just like I didn't
conscience.
really get the experience I liked being in Sosua versus being in Santiago or Santo Domingo,
Yeah,
other
Santiago and
parts.
Santo Domingo are like
You
more
should
for
be
the,
used to it.
you
You
know,
got you got
more
you
for the
got a
well-off
Jamaican
people, you know.
family. You should be used to it because
No,
you
no,
know
no,
when
no,
you
no,
go.
no, no.
You know when you go to Jamaica with a full suitcase, the cousins are asking for everything. You're leaving with an empty
No.
suitcase.
I get that part, but I was talking about the first
Yeah.
time. I was talking about the first
Okay.
time being out there. I wasn't expecting that from what the image of what I thought it would
I
be.
expected it. I
And
expected it.
no, I'm talking about being in Sosua per take. You know what I mean? I was just like,
Okay.
damn. You know, I didn't think that it was gonna be a lot of, hey, can you give me money? I gotta feed my kid. Can you da 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 da? I need money. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I just didn't picture it like that. You know what I'm saying?
LA Princess says Radical's girl is Congolese. She from the Congo, bro. She from she from Luanda, bro. Deep in the Congo. Feel me? She using that lightning cream. That's why she got one over on you, bro.
Cake soap. By the way, this
Like cake soap, you feel me?
the stream is sponsored by
Chapalador.
Asian cake soap. You know, get yourself the cake soap at radicallatino.com. No, let me stop.
So Radical.
LA
That's funny.
Princess.
I got a question
Princess.
for Radical.
What's up? What's
I
up?
got a
What's
question
up?
for Radical. And just for the whole panel, what's the difference between a tourist and a sex tourist?
I couldn't hear you. What? What's the difference between what?
A tourist and a sex tourist. What's the definition?
Red light district. Red light district. Sex tourists, they go to the red light districts.
Yeah, a sex
I
Period.
think that's the difference between
But
a Sunday and then a Sunday with a cherry on top.
Well, sex
I mean,
tourists
but-
just go for sex, and tourists just go.
okay, but
for
what
other
if you just went to relax and you just ended up having sex? Are you a sex tourist now?
Well,
Exactly.
I see what
Exactly.
you mean. The intention. The
That's
intention.
that,
Okay.
because that's the argument that they say you guys go down there for sex. Most guys I know.
Yeah,
guys
but
go down
bro,
there.
if someone's okay, so basically, if I'm in London,
Let's
right,
stop
and
sugarcoating it. We got sugar. You just gotta stop sugarcoating.
Cause that's a thin line.
Because if I go to, let's say me, I've never been to London. If I go to London and I go out clubbing and I want to have fun, right?
right,
You
you're
better
a dog, and you're smashing everything. You're a dog. You're not a sex tourist. You're a dog. That's it. Woof, 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 woof.
Big J
That's it.
funny.
yeah, but
Big J
if
funny.
you're a sex tourist, if you're like the prostitution is key. If you're indulging in
Exactly. Exactly.
that's key. Now, if you go over there,
So
and your
prostitution.
and now if your charisma, if you go out there for your charisma to DR, your charisma wins these women over, and let's say you bought them a drink, that's not prostitution. That's just you being nice. And
I want to
You
share
don't
a
think
quick
buying a drink is
story.
prostitution?
I'm gonna share you a quick story. There was a mansion party in Sosua, but before I was in Sosua, I went to Santiago and I pulled this chick in the supermarket. Got her number. Everything's all good. Told me that she works in market.
I've done
Anyway,
that before. Me too.
yeah, there you go. So mansion party, like I said, was in Sosua, and you know, everybody had their cheekers, their prostitutes with them. So my girl turned up. Me and her were just jamming in the kitchen, just talking, just getting on. So I had a lot of brothers come to me, yo, Big J, yo, you think I can get a piece of that? I'm like, nah, she's not a prostitute, bro. And they were looking at me like I'm mad, like, what do you mean she's not? I'm like, nah, look, I'll even give you a tip. I'm like, bro, she's just a regular chick. They did not believe me. Where did you get her? Where did you pull her? I said, in a supermarket. They're like, what? Yeah, I pulled her in La Serena. They couldn't believe
La
it.
Sirena, yeah.
Man, La Serena, man, you don't need to go to no club. Just go to La Serena, man. You don't need to go no clubbing. Just go to La Serena.
Santiago on the college side too. There's a college campus over there in Santiago. But I'd be telling a lot of people that too when I travel out there. You know, you don't
need to pay for shit over there.
All you gotta do is work on your Spanish a little bit, man. You know, say, "Oh yeah, mami, que lo que? Que lo que digo?" You know, hey, baraki.
There's another dynamic to this that we're not considering. Is, I mean, I do a lot of work for some clients who travel overseas, especially to not overseas, but like South America and sometimes overseas. And one of the reasons why they go away from the United States is to escape I don't want to say it like this, but to escape feminism and like the modern thing, like I don't need no man kind of thing, and they want someone more traditional.
Yes, yes.
And I'm
agree,
not saying
bro.
I agree or disagree with their reason for it. I'm just saying, like, I've met those kinds of guys. You know, they're like, hey, and they even go out to
They want a
Trinidad.
relationship.
Yeah, they want a relationship, and they don't want the extra baggage of like, hey, you know, the kind of static they get here when you know, they deal with. But again, I feel bad that I'm speaking.
Shit, I got me one in Santiago. Why do you think I went over there?
Yeah, but again, hold on, DJ Power.
Santiago's got some baddies though.
Oh,
my wife's from Banal. My wife's from Banal. I went to the
better than
campo to get my wife.
Hold on.
Sosua woman ain't got camera.
Wait.
Viewer comment. Dr. Power 1965 says Radical's GF is that racist white girl he said he broke up with.
Oh, they told me.
They coming me hard, son.
The Roman
Yeah.
LA Princess, hold on. LA Princess says, yeah, y'all gonna have to start putting up some paper for these comments. LA Princess says Radical's girl RN Svensk.
I don't even know what that is.
Damn, man, why they coming after you like that?
Yeah, it's all jokes. It's all jokes.
Yeah, I know.
Is this some sort of Argentinian Spanish? I don't know.
I don't. That's not Spanish. That's not Spanish.
That's she's Haitian.
Yeah,
that's not Creole. That's not Creole.
Is it? No.
I speak Creole. That's not Creole.
Yeah.
That's French.
She's a Russian bot.
No, that's not French. I speak.
That's definitely not French.
I read and write French. I read and write French. That's not French.
That's not French. That looks like some
Dutch.
No, not Dutch. Definitely not Dutch, because Dutch is similar to German. So that ain't Dutch. That looks like it's Swedish or Norway.
Yeah.
Swedish
language.
Yeah, it's got that Thor shit to it. That when
you said that Thor shit.
Yeah, like some rune
shit. It's got that Thor shit.
That
It got the Swedish vodka right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
She's hating in Thor language, right?
Is that Swedish vodka, man?
I don't know. Did she give me a spell? What's going on? What did she say?
You're gonna put the thunder gods on you.
Yeah.
The big hammer is gonna
let me get this out of here before I get struck down. Before y'all hear a big ass thunder, boom! What was that? The fuck was that?
Who did I interrupt before I read the comment? Who did I interrupt?
Andrew, go ahead, Andrew.
Oh, about what?
Oh, I interrupted you to read the
comment. What were you gonna ask?
Shit, I can't remember.
Nah, he can't remember. Whatever. So moving along.
Wasn't that important?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but so far, I based on this conversation, I see that there's a lot of misconceptions based on black men who travel, and
definitely.
And the thing is, I see certain misconceptions, certain stereotypes and misconceptions are legitimate by a certain group or certain individuals. And they so happen to lump it with everyone else. You know what I mean? So it seems like it's a little messy all across the board. The people that are against this, you know what I'm saying? So does anybody do you think that there is a way to like either stop the hate or stop the BS?
I can say something. I can say something. Okay, listen. Everybody has a fetish. Everybody wants to try something new, right? You got white guys who travel to Thailand a lot, right? They have a fetish for Asian women, okay? Same thing could be said for black men. Hey, I love Latinas. I think Latina women are sexy. There's Latino dudes who think black women are sexy as hell. They got a fetish for black women.
Yep.
But is it fetish or is it a preference?
Preference too. That could all kind of fall in the old same category.
Yeah. It's just that fetish has kind of a negative connotation to it. If you
the word itself, right? Yeah.
I think,
but we know what you mean, though. We know what you mean.
Exactly. But
wait, Macho's gonna say something. Go ahead.
I think the whole sex tourism thing in Brazil. I'm a follower of Patrice O'Neill, Patrice O'Neill. He he's a comedic great, and he spoke about going to Brazil and finding an epiphany of the difference between the women from certain places and American women, because American women are very high standard, they're very entitled, so that's why certain American men go to different places to get worship, because as men we want to kind of like go somewhere where women kind of you want to be
Appreciate you.
catered to, in a sense, like, you know, we want a woman that, like, you know, want to do extra for us.
Well, I think
There's a
And
reader comment.
also it started with that, and I think it's been a controversy that, as like, oh, you prefer foreign women.
Well,
more
I
than
think
American women.
I think feminism. I think feminism has a lot in partaking on American society and what's going on with, you know, traditional standards in America.
Yeah.
And I think we don't see that within our women. You know, it's not that we hate our women. You know what I'm saying? I think all American men are just not seeing traditional standards within women.
Yeah.
So we try to travel out and try to look for some sort of stability, because we don't want to look at women all the time as being Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I feel like that's all we have to choose from, and there's no levels of self-awareness
Standards.
You know, some people might say, "Hey, get a girl at church." You know, she'll
No,
Come on, man. We
That's
see the
what
same
that's what
girl
all the hoes
at
do.
Club Rock.
Biggest
Hold
hoes
on.
do at church.
Hold on. Oh, yeah,
That
These
same
ain't
girl
hoes
is
in that house.
shaking her booty
Yeah,
last night at
so-
Club Rock.
Artists.
That's what the
I
biggest hoes be.
want you to
She
read the
twerking for the
comment.
gram too.
hold
man.
on, hold on.
I want you to read the comment. Go ahead.
You were comment. Yeah. Why don't they like their own women though?
I do.
Oh no,
Same-
why you gotta say it like that? Like, you gotta say it like
I
that,
love
bro.
my women.
Seems to me like if they want to get something,
I don't.
I just want a traditional
Damn.
woman.
I'm calling it as it is. I do not like my own women from England. No, I would never, ever date any woman from the European Peninsula.
Okay, there you
Never.
Okay, that
Oh,
that,
Never.
those wankers.
that
What's
that
wrong
makes
Once you go Dominican, you don't go back.
Oh shit.
There it goes.
Oh shit.
There it goes.
I'm keeping it real. Once you go Dominican, you don't go back. Simple.
Wait.
I
So
heard
what-
Mexican
wait,
women
wait,
are better than
wait, wait,
Dominican
wait,
women.
wait. So what's
once
wrong?
you go Dominican, you don't return again.
What's wrong with Dominican in Europe?
Listen, Dominican women, listen. Ah, man.
No.
Man.
No.
When you want, we'll be here all night.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something about Dominican
Dominican
women.
women are godsend. That's all. I
And
let my man rock out.
they love sex. You have to have a stamina for Dominican women.
Oh man.
Once you done
Woo.
it, hey, we going for round 2. Like, I could understand what Offset must feel like right now with Cardi B. Like,
Cardi B's ugly. God
yeah,
damn,
but you know
she's
she's
ugly.
Dominican, but you know.
Nah, I don't care.
Yeah, her shit without no makeup is atrocious.
Yeah, you know.
Her shit with no makeup,
Her
you see
sex
her at
drive
Target and
high as
shit.
hell.
Yeah,
That bottom of her
she's
head.
not bad. She from 1 to 10, she's like a 4.
I'm gonna keep.
Yeah.
She's
I'm
a
Dominican women have got old school values. They
You ain't even gonna give a 5, bro.
Yeah, but Dominican women's sex drive is crazy. Dominican women,
real with you.
they
I gotta
love
be-
sex.
I'ma be
it's
real.
like sport. It's
She's
like
a 4.
sport.
She's a 4.
Yeah, listen. If Dominican women had an Apple Watch, that shit, them rings will be closed every day. But all I'm saying is that you're right. Cardi B, to me, I'm gonna keep it real. She's like
ugly.
with makeup, she's a 6.
She's
Without,
ugly.
she's a
She has
she's a
sex
hard-
appeal.
Hold on. I was mad.
She
I
has
was
sex
mad.
appeal.
I
That's
was mad
what
for
it
You
is.
know, she shouldn't be the
Cardi B looks hairy to me.
All right.
She looks hairy.
She a freak.
She is
Let's
busted.
not act
She
like
looks hairy to me. Nah. She looks hairy to me.
Nah,
Yeah,
She got money. That's
Y'all
it.
would've-
You know, she
She
wouldn't look too bad if she didn't have that
She
big
like
ass
Lonzo
tattoo
from
on the
the
side of her
Yeah,
leg.
All right. We'll get it straight.
y'all capping.
Cardi B, without makeup is a 3.
It's a 2. Nah,
It's a 2. Without makeup, she's a 2.
I'll give her a 5. I'll give her a 5.
Without the attitude she always got with the resting bitch face, she's like a 4.
I'm telling you right now.
With makeup, she's like a 6. With money,
hey, you know
like
what?
an 8.
I like her sister. Her sister Hennessy look bad. Though.
Yeah, her sister bad.
But let me tell you something real quick. Cardi B's attitude and her values don't come with that shit. Let's keep it real. She does not have values like regular Dominican women have.
She was a stripper.
Real. She doesn't have the same moral compass that most Caribbean women have. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
But while we were talking, I checked in with the boss. Shivo2121 said Cardi B is not Dominican.
I checked with the boss.
With the boss.
Wait, what you asked him?
No, I asked him to opine on Cardi B, and he said no, she's not. Exactly. You know.
Go ahead. What you asked?
Exactly. He said she's not Dominican. All right. She's a black American born in what do you say, Trinidad?
First of all,
no, she's not.
Listen, David Ortiz is not Dominican. Get out of here with that boy.
She's not a black
Listen, Dominicans rejected him. Okay, so
is that what you want me to tell him? Radical? You really want me to tell him?
Rejected who? Yeah. Who did Dominicans reject?
He's gonna let him. Gonna let the boss.
I'm gonna let the boss know.
He's gonna let the boss.
Is this your final answer?
That's my final answer, bro.
Gotta check
Because at the end of the day, he can't. He doesn't control. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't control anything.
Didn't the man tell you who is Hispanic and who is not?
Obviously not.
The man had a list. He had a list of who's Hispanic,
and he was checking it twice. And he was
checking it twice.
Hey, I'm kind of lost in the shuffle here. Who are we talking about here?
Chivo.
Didn't he say David Ortiz isn't Dominican?
Exactly.
No. Whoa, wait. Hold on. Are you telling me Chivo said that David Ortiz is not Dominican? Are you not having a laugh now?
Yep.
He said that.
He said David Ortiz is Haitian, not Dominican.
Radical. Is Alex Rodriguez Dominican or Puerto Rican?
Wait, I'm sorry.
Is Alex Rodriguez Dominican or Puerto Rican?
He's both. He's both,
bro.
Is that?
Wait, David Ortiz. His last name is Ortiz.
Hold a minute. The guy that got shot in the Capitol, the baseball player, Big Papi.
Yeah,
Dominican. He's Dominican.
He said he's not Dominican, bro.
Who?
Said David Ortiz.
The boss.
Is there actually something wrong with him? Because he looks like he's got a twitch.
Chivo looks like a
Chivo.
light-skinned fucking donkey from freaking Shrek.
You watch your mouth.
Fucking donkey from Shrek. That's what he looks like. He looks like the system in the Mummy. You know, remember the Mummy?
Yeah.
The movie The Mummy, the dude, the shady dude. That's what he looks like.
You better not say black. You better not say black. Don't use that word around me.
Yo,
that's crazy.
This is something I said. This is something I said yesterday. I'm gonna say it here. Notice how pissed off he gets when it comes to Latin people. How come we not as racist as him? You know what I'm saying? That's
crazy.
That's something that you know what I'm saying that you guys got to watch out for. But also, the thing is, which really
looks like a donkey from Shrek.
Yeah,
he got gap too.
Yeah,
it looks crazy.
Hey,
like donkey from Shrek.
When he went into his little tantrum. When he went into his little tantrum, he reminded me of those 1980s WWF promos and shit. You know, like
Ultimate Warrior and shit. Right? Like he was spitting all over the car. Yo, what bad, brother? Like, damn, he spit COVID all over the car.
It looks like
WWF promo and shit.
Corona.
Yo, I'm not gonna, bro. When I interviewed his nephew, he even said it. Yo, he got a mental illness.
Yeah,
he looks sick.
You know what it is? Yeah. It's like I he's trying to say that like, Dominicans or like white Hispanics. He's not even white 100%, but he's like, oh, you can't deny your Spaniard lineage, and we're not denying that. We're people who are biracial. We're not denying like we're we're mixed with other things. But what he's trying to do is like trying to like negate the African side. And I'm like,
Yeah.
You know what the
what are you
funny thing
doing?
is about it? You know what the funny thing is about it, Muncho? Is
Exactly.
that I'm
Like
across the road from Spain. If
yeah,
he went back to Spain and looked at a Spaniard and said, I'm white Spaniard, they will laugh at him. They will say,
exactly.
you negro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like,
Straight.
yo, look at you. You look like I saw you in a
I
movie
really
with Eddie
don't think
Murphy.
I like
You
what
look a
I'm hearing
donkey from
around
Shrek.
here.
I saw you in a movie.
Yo, you know who he looks
Donkey
like? He looks like
from Spain. You look
Lloyd Banks,
donkey.
bro. He looks like
Nah,
Lloyd
nah, he
Banks.
doesn't look like
Because
Lloyd
I've
Banks. Get out of
spoken
here.
to
No.
Looks like
Dominicans.
Wait.
Beavis
I've
and Butthead.
spoken
I
to
got him confused with
Dominicans
somebody else. My
that
bad.
I've spoken to Dominicans that I mean, I remember one girl that I spoke to, and she kept it real with me, and she was like, look, you know, she was told that you know in Dominican Republic she's classed as white, you know, she was lighter skin, and she went and worked in Spain and got a wake up call. They made her know fast. Nope, you're not one of us. You're, excuse the abbreviation, you're a mongrel. You're
You,
not
you,
one of us.
Exactly.
did you guys,
And they even told her, they even said to her, you even messed up our
did
Spanish
you guys,
language.
did you guys,
Exactly. I agree, man. I
did
agree.
you guys hear? Well, some of the people that are here are here from last night, but for those who weren't, so he was on a live stream, right? And somebody asked him a real question. They said, "What are you going to do to bring back Dominican Republic? You know, to cleanse it or whatever the case is." That's a real question, mind you. He wants a movement and all this other stuff. Do you guys want to hear what the fuck he said?
No.
It was the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
You
I
watch
just
your
think,
mouth.
I just think like
Boss.
so check this out. This is what he said. Mind you, this is a real question, and listen to what he said.
No, going
So,
on?
check this out.
donkey from
What's up,
Shrek. Go ahead.
What's up, man? Just another live stream, you know.
So tell me, man, how exactly do we reconquer Hispaniola, or specifically Dominican Republic?
Well, I tell people to do whatever you can that is within your reach. I mean, whatever you can, you know what I mean? Like one thing how that I started doing a while back was putting money aside every week. You know, these have to be the people who are of Spanish descent. And when I say put money aside every week, I I'm not just talking about people in the United States. I mean people here in this country too. But you know, people of Spanish descent. And you don't have to like know what you're gonna do with it. You don't have to know what you're gonna do with the money. You just have to know what you want. You know, have like a goal. I mean, you have to know.
That's what his answer was.
That guy's a fucking retard, man.
That guy
Sorry.
half
What his
retarded.
answer
What
was.
does knowing what
Looks
to
like
do
a
with
put-out
money have to
cigarette.
do with that?
Listen to what the question was. How do
He still didn't tell us what to
That's
do.
what I'm saying.
how do we reclaim Dominican Republic or Española? And he said, put money away. Okay, and do what?
Yeah.
No, just put money away and do what? Just put money away. He has no real plan.
What's he
has-
trying to do with the money?
Dude, don't worry about it. That's the thing. He doesn't have a real plan.
There
And
is
this-
no plan. He just lied about
this-
it.
My plan
right here-
would have been at least to get real estate, get at least the
Fact.
properties, and try
Fact.
to
And
whiten the
dude,
blood up.
And check
If-
this out.
if-
Like, he
if
gives
you
an example.
really wanted an actual plan, would actually try to do that reverse.
He actually
What?
said an example. First of all, he's giving old lady advice. Let's keep it real. But this is the example he gives because, mind you, he's stumbling. He's like, people of Spanish descent save money. And listen to the example he gives because I listened to it a little bit more and I'm like, I should have played this. Listen to the example he gives.
Basically what you want in the end.
Okay. Have you heard of some guys named Patriot?
What's
So
that?
it's a bunch of white nationalists who like they get like 300 guys to like march down Chicago and yell reclaim America. It's pretty base, man. It looks pretty cool. And I think when he died in Dominican Republic, just 400 Dominicans in Santo Domingo yelling something about reclaiming Dominican Republic, kicking out all the Haitians. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. There was also this one white nationalist that I saw, and he had this plan. I mean, I didn't like all of his ideas. He went off on some crazy religious thing, some other type of religion that's not ours, but
Basically, he just went off and started saying, "Oh yeah, we should just have a bunch of Dominicans saying reclaim Dominican Republic again." Are you dumb?
Here's my question: what makes him think white nationalists really care about what Dominicans want?
They don't. They don't.
I'm just trying to figure that one out.
They don't. They don't.
Why would a white nationalist care what Hispanic people want? I mean, they sure as hell don't care about what black people want. White nationalists, KKKs.
I don't know.
So what makes you think they're gonna care what Hispanic?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
I just think that he wants to play for the winning team. He wants to. Hispanics are kind of like a developing nations. Nations. We're not in Europe. We're not the U.S. It's powerful. Even China. We're not powerful entities. So, he wants to claim a part of. He wants to play for the winning team, so he could feel good about himself.
But little does he know that the winning team is only winning by exploiting those countries that he's talking.
Of course.
Yo, I got the same clip, but a remix. I don't know if you guys want to hear it. Hold up. Somebody just sent me this remix right here. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, here it goes.
And how exactly do we
do whatever you can that is within your reach. I mean, whatever you can. You know what I mean? Like,
and the thing about Chivo, like I went to one of his last broadcasts, and he had a white nationalist, white Hispanic, Nazi, get rid of ethnic cleansing, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
That's crazy.
What?
They're talking about him.
He's going real deep off the deep end. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, oh, Jews and because the thing is, he showed a little picture of Haitians and DR, and Haitians had this shirt, a blue shirt. With,
yeah.
He had a national, the Haitian was wearing a National Jewish Alliance shirt. What he's basically trying to say is that white Jews, European Jews, I'm not saying Jews because there's black Jews, there's Middle Eastern Jews and everything, right?
Because I'm Jewish.
Exactly. So he's saying European Jews are there to cause chaos and cause kind of confusion and get Haitians in there. And he's like, yo, fuck Jews. And he's doing the Nazi thing. And I'm like, yo, what the hell are you doing? It's multiculturalism. I'm like, Latinos are the embodiment of multiculturalism. So what you're preaching is basically you're against what the fuck you really are. Because I'm all for multiculturalism. I'm all for accepting everyone. I'm all for accepting as long as everything's peace.
Yeah.
Because that's what I embody. That's what I am. I'm multiracial. Latinos themselves, what we are and what we represent is a multicultural, multiracial culture. So going against that, you doing that, you're going against us. That's what I look at it.
Yeah, same here. Same here. Because if you actually listen to what some of these people say, it's very contradictory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Extremely contradictory. And so, but listen, you know what? I'm about to start wrapping it up here because I know I wasn't gonna stay long or whatever the case is, and plus I gotta go cook and all that, But anyway, I'm gonna go down the line and I'm gonna ask everybody to give their final statements, and if they want to plug their YouTube channel, they could also do so. So I want to start with artists. Artists, I know your thing keeps on coming in and out, but plug your YouTube channel. What's your final statements, bro?
My final statement is you got to stay with your own kind.
Yo, this guy's stupid. All right, yo, real deal. What's up, bro? What's your final statement, man?
I just want to say salute to everybody. Salute to Macho. Andrew, I've been subscribed to your channel, man. That's a bit of respect for you.
Appreciate it,
Big
brother. I
J,
just subscribed to
Big
yours too. I
J,
didn't know you were doing videos.
Respect, bro.
Big J, salute to you, man. Across the pond, Richard, and Radical. Call me, man.
Yeah.
And subscribe to my
I
channel at Real Deal Financial.
gotta call you. I forgot
Radical,
to.
plug my channel. Plug
Yeah, I
my
got
channel,
you.
G.
I got
Subscribe.
you. I got you.
For
I got
sure,
you.
man.
All right.
Nothing
Peace.
but love and
All right, bro.
respect for y'all, man. Salute.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Peace.
All right.
All right. So, Richard, I know you're new, bro, but you got a channel? You got an Instagram?
Nah, I don't have a channel. Not yet. But
But do you want to plug your Instagram? You can plug your Instagram.
nah, I don't got an IG.
Oh, okay. So, what's your final thoughts, bro?
Quit dick watching. That's what I really want to say. Quit dick watching. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
Quit worrying about where another man puts his dick. That's all I want
that's
to say.
true. That's true. All right, man.
And
Thank you for.
nice
Go
meeting
ahead.
y'all. Peace.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for coming in, man. Art, you left. What happened?
I don't know, man. What we got going on here, though, is I need to get my 2 cents in before I bounce out of here.
Yeah.
Stay with your own kind. You don't need me race mixing. All the mud races need to stay on their side.
What the fuck? Yo, this guy.
This guy.
Yo, this guy. Macho, what's going on, bro? You got a YouTube channel, man? You got an Instagram?
No, I don't have Instagram. I don't have YouTube. You know, I try to stay outside of those things. You know, I just like coming
Gotcha.
to. I kind of got introduced to this whole thing by Christina.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, and then you were part of the the whole group. So
Yeah.
I wanted just to build with other people.
Yeah.
Especially with this quarantine and everything, you're not really face to face with other people. So it's a good little forum to just talk and share ideas and stuff like that. But with the whole thing, just love conquers everything. Love conquers everything. I'm telling you right now, with the media and everything, is divisive. They're spreading a lot of spread hate.
That's true.
Hate and fear it's a lucrative business. It's a lucrative business, causing divisions. And as far as Latinos and Hispanics, man, we have to love everyone. We have to be accepting of everyone. That's just part of our culture, and I feel it's part of our DNA. We're based off of a lot of cultures, races. So to be racist and be a part of a lot of cultures is just contradictory. So I welcome everyone, and I love everyone, and I want to love everyone, and that's what I hope for the future. And just talking and accepting, and people could have different ideas and stuff like that, and just you could agree to disagree.
Yeah, same here, bro.
And agree to disagree and be like, okay, you think that way, and okay, whatever. But I also want to learn from other people too and their experiences.
Yeah,
and that's all. That's all I'm about. So thank you, Radical Latino, for having me on.
Yeah, no problem.
And everyone else, have a good night, and peace.
Blessings.
All right, blessings, man. Catch you later, bro. Be safe. All right, Andrew, what's going on, dude? Any first of all, before anything, plug your YouTube channel, because I want people to go, subscribe to you and stuff.
Oh yeah. Andrew 26101 show. You follow me on there, and my Instagram is also shit. I'm so bad at this. All right, Bronx Kid 420 _L_ cognac. So you follow me on
I'm
there.
gonna go subscribe.
Yeah. Go. He talks. He actually does more videos on this. About mental travel and stuff like that. I really like his commentary.
Relationships. I talk about also connecting with women's emotions, which a lot of men don't know how to understand women's emotions. Because I figured, like, you know, I talk about a lot about dating. I'm not a dating professional or dating coach. I only speak just based off my experience with my
Yeah.
failures with women and relationships, because I learned a lot from women by
Yeah.
understanding their emotions. So I was able to connect with women at certain levels emotionally, but also kind of show my logical side of things, you know, without
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to push in the rhetoric of bashing women. Because, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I just correct certain women's behaviors and I put it out there and I say, well, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm red pill, definitely red pill. I talk about a lot of issues, dating and stuff like that. So definitely check my channel out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Any last statements you want to give, bro?
Thank you for having me on the show, man. God bless everybody. And oh, one thing too, man. If we're going to change the universe, we have to look within ourselves first and change who we are and understand that there's other solutions besides pointing fingers. Because I think a lot of, you know, when we see Chivos and we see Chavos and we see your Kems out there's a lot of them out there. A lot of them don't take the time to actually look at the mistakes and the failures that they have done to feel this way about others. You know what I'm saying? And I see that, but a lot of them don't like to acknowledge that it's bigger than just other people doing things. If you want to make a difference, go ahead and do so. But pointing fingers at other people, that's not how you handle solutions. You know what I mean? We're all part of God's children. You know what I mean? We're all part of the human race, and we should just respect each other.
All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Peace, bro.
All right, man. Peace out.
Peace.
Yo, Art. What's
White
going
power.
on? What's going Yo, Art. What is going on, dude? Why you keep on getting cut off? Is that white supremacy, huh?
No, it's not white supremacy.
It's black supremacy?
It's these so-called grassroots, so-called grassroots are keeping interrupting my internet connection. My
Okay,
internet connection.
what's
Watching all that TikTok and all that Instagram.
What's your final statements, bro?
I think that Richard said stop dick watching, and I'd like to echo that sentiment. People like who they like, and just like you have like people in our community, I mean the black community, go out there and try to get new experiences. You have white people doing the same thing. You have Hispanics doing the same thing too. Vice versa. Like they come here and you know they get with gringas and all that stuff. But so you know people love who they love, and all this divisiveness has to stop. And you can you guys can check out my channel. I make fun of SJWs and I do some art stuff.
All
And
right.
I left my channel in the chat right here.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna put it up now. Thanks.
White power.
What? Oh, this guy. All right, get out of here. All right, Big J.
Yo.
All right. It was actually a pretty good interview.
That was a brilliant show.
Yeah. It was a really good interview and a really good interaction with the people. How you feel about it?
Listen, man, I'm just honored to just be on your show, bro. Thanks for reaching back to me. Like I said, I've been listening to your show for quite a while. So,
Yeah.
you know, it was just an honor, man, to be on your platform, bro. And that's real talk.
Yeah. Listen, don't be a stranger. Let's keep the communications going.
Definitely.
They try to stop us, but they couldn't. You know what I mean?
Nope.
We still got the message out there. For anybody that wants to get the playback, I'm going to delete this, but I'm downloading the stream, so I'm gonna put it all together. You know what I mean? I don't want it chopped up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be up in a couple of hours. All right, guys, it's gonna be up in a couple of hours. But listen, Big J,
Yeah.
what do you wanna give the people one last message and give your YouTube channel out.
Right, so basically my YouTube channel is Big J Escapes to the Dominican Republic. I repeat that again, Big J Escapes to the Dominican Republic. So please go and check out my videos, you know, and don't be a stranger. Press the like button. It doesn't cost you anything to do that, you know, leave some comments. So yeah, it's Big J Escapes to the Dominican Republic. And I just want to say to people basically, you know, look, if you're going to the Dominican Republic, if you're going to Sosua, you know, do your thing. But on the reverse, if you're looking for a relationship or a girlfriend, stay out of Sosua. Go and travel the Dominican Republic. It's a beautiful, and I mean a beautiful country. It's got a lot to offer. Go and explore. That's one thing I'll say. Go and explore. You know, I've been to so much places in Dominican Republic, and yeah, just go and explore. Go and explore. Open your mind. You know, don't just go to Sosua and stay there. No. Go and explore the island. Apart from that, listen, man, just the naysayers are gonna keep on doing what they're doing. Just have an open mind for everything. You know, you're not gonna agree with what everybody says, you know. And
That's
just
true.
love each other, man. Just love each other. That's it. Just
Yeah.
love each other, man. You know?
All right. Thank you very much for stopping in,
All
Jay.
right, bro. Blessings.
All right,
Peace and
thanks.
love.
All right,
Blessings.
peace. Okay, and there's been one. All right, let me put this down. All right, okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it started off really good, and then it ended abruptly. You know what I mean? Because let's keep it honest, a couple of haters out here. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Remember, well, wasn't super long. Good job. Yeah. Shout out to Xtina. Go subscribe to her channel if you haven't. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Well, are you gonna check out Eddie's live on YouTube? I guess I am. I don't know. Moy, send me the link. But anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked what it was said. If you guys have any disagreements, remember, comment down below. This live will be deleted because it got taken down, so I gotta chop it up and download it and all this other bullshit. So it's going to be up later on today, okay? Later on today it will be up, all right? But anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all later, and peace, all right?